I'm back, guys. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Let me know if you can hear me. Oh, let me also mute this and do what Alonzo said and hit the like button because Jesus will be mad at you if you don't. Okay. Oh wait, let me let my cat out because he wants to go out. Beat it. Don't ask me to open the door and then you don't want to leave. Beat it. All right, I'm back. Service is in session. I get that sounds like court. I haven't been to church in like mad years, so I don't know what to say at the beginning. Today we are reading out of the book of Job. Turn to the book of Job, first chapter, verse 20. It says, Then Job arose, tore his robe, and shaved his head, and fell to the ground and worshipped. And he said, Naked I come from my mother's womb, and naked I shall return there. The Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord. And in this case, the Lord gave Devin his O back, and he taketh away Ryan Garcia's win. Thursday, as you guys know, Ryan got handed his punishment from the New York State Athletic Commission, and they gave him 1 year suspension. They made him forfeit his purse. Oh my God, hang on 1 second. Come on. Jesus Christ. You just want to be in and out, in and out, in and out. And quite frankly, I'm tired of your shit. All right. So let's get back to it, shall we? Yeah, so he forfeited his $1.1 million contracted purse. I don't know if I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna beat you. Don't come back in here. I don't beat animals. He forfeited his $1.1 million contract. I don't know if that is included his pay-per-view portion. I don't think that was a whole lot of money anyway, because it don't seem like is in too big of a hurry to rematch Devin Haney. So I don't know what those numbers are. Honestly, I don't really care. I'm not a big PPV person. Like, I don't track those numbers like that. And then it's just like, what's the point of it? Because there's only a few like people that are going to do big numbers, and that's basically Canelo. Like in this era, Canelo, and then I don't think he's doing big numbers like that. Anthony Joshua's fights typically aren't pay-per-view, but the ones that have been, I guess, the Saudi cards, but they haven't been doing well as far as I know. And I don't understand why that is, because they are cheaper than like those PPV cards, like from Tank. What was the cost of that? $80. And I think the last time I bought one, I did not buy the undisputed one. I'm not gonna hold you, but I did buy Day of Reckoning, and it was only like $40. And even though I didn't watch all of it, like, I'm not gonna hold you, I love watching boxing all day, but some of those cards I did not care about. I ain't care about them. I'm not gonna even lie. Tank is not the face of boxing, not yet anyway. He is not the face of boxing. as far as active fighters, I feel like Canelo would probably be the face of boxing. But if we are like being realistic, like if you just ask a random person, who do you think the face of boxing is? They're going to say like Mayweather or Mike Tyson. Some people might even say Jake Paul. That's blasphemy. Not in this church. You will be sent straight to hell. But let me just say, I mean, some people will say it. But let me say hello to everybody who's here from um oh, have my friends. So there's some people here from I typically never stream on um Twitter because I feel like there's a lot of trolls on Twitter and I just don't be feeling like dealing with it. But today I did. So, and some people are here through ATLian. How are you? Alonzo, my boo, as always. Thank you for showing up. Al, and boxing fan is always here. Loving you. I love you down. Uncle Bruce, how you doing? Well, actually, is that the well actually? First of all, let me just say this. If you don't like Katie Taylor, two-time undisputed, I feel like you don't like boxing. If you like women's boxing. MB, who do you favor, Tank or Shakur? Everybody knows I love Shakur down. Everybody knows that. I mean, I guess everybody doesn't know it if you're asking me. Matt, knock it off. Uncle Bruce, how are you? So yeah, you guys, I went to the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul like press conference, and in it was in Texas Live. I don't know why they had it there. I don't know why they had it there. Like the place that they had the the one where he fought that MMA guy. That would have been perfect. So I got there. I didn't get there late. I got there on time, but it was raining that day. So something was telling me every day where the pregnancy heals. Where the pregnancy heals. So the pregnancy heals. Rihanna, when she was pregnant with her first baby, she used to wear these black heels. And I was like, they obviously must be comfortable because how is this pregnant lady wearing these heels? So I got a pair. So freaking comfortable. And somebody was telling me wear them, but one, they're suede. And it was raining that day, so I didn't want to wear them. So I ended up wearing my sneakers. I'm only 5'1", guys. So I get there. I didn't get there early. I got there on time. So the line was at least a mile long. So I'm in the back. So I couldn't see ish. And they were handing out these. They had let me do this. Let me unmirror this so you guys can see it properly. So they had this. They had Taylor. They had Katie Taylor, obviously. They had Serrano. They had a Mike Tyson shirt. That's the one I wanted, but I wasn't nowhere near the front. And then they had a Jake Paul. And the lady, I was gonna like tuck this into my sweater and then go back and get an Amanda one. But by the time I did that, they were all gone. So this is the one I got, and you guys can see. I would say I'm a Katie Taylor girl. She's a really good fighter, so I don't have any qualms about that. Okay, where were we? I be getting, see, that's my thing. I have ADHD, undiagnosed. So I probably shouldn't say who like I probably shouldn't read comments. I should probably just like say what I'm going to say and then read the comments, but it is what it is. All right, I'm back. In my opinion, it's obviously Canelo. I feel like he's the most popular, like, person right now. And we gotta hurry up because my friend Brandon is live. Also, Blue Blood is live, and I want to watch his live too. Tank brings. I feel like every fight that's kind of big, I feel like celebrities are just gonna go to it just because they want to be seen. But he does have like a lot of like athletes and stuff. They do go to Tank fights. I will admit that Tank does have now I don't want to say cult following, but he has like a very dedicated fan base. The pay-per-views might not sell that well just because people steal. Let's be honest. Like I feel like if there was no option to steal, they would be a little bit higher. But he sells out arenas all over the country, and not everybody can say that. So if you will pay for a ticket, no matter what price, I mean, that shows like support. So he's done that not only in his city, but he's done it in New York. He's done it in Los Angeles. So I mean, I just feel like he has enough support to say that he like there's going to be a point when Canelo's not going to be fighting. It's probably going to be very soon. Not soon as in like this year or next year, but I don't see Canelo fight. He says he wanted to fight. How old is he? Like 33? He said he like had 5 more years. Like, well, you know what? He could fight that long. It was a while back that he said that, but he could fight that long because he, at this point, like, how much damage is he going to take from William Skull? Like, let's be for real, for real. What's favoritism? Oh, thank you. Thank you, MB. Come, make sure you subscribe and come back. We are going to get to, once we get past this Ryan Garcia stuff, we can get to the schedule next weekend, I believe. The only fight that I can think of that I want to watch is Bam next weekend, or is it 2 weeks from now? I know Lamont Roach is fighting next weekend, and I wanted to Toughest G, are you Irish? Are you my Irish brother? You don't have to answer that. But I never knew that before. That's awesome if you are. Let me just tell, see, here goes my ADHD again. I went to Ireland one time. And let me just tell you guys, I had fun. Those people treated me like I was Beyonce. Like I literally, that was like the most fun like night out. I actually ended up leaving my passport in Ireland. So somebody at the hotel probably has my passport. I mean, they probably threw it away by now. It was a while ago. So, but yeah, I ended up leaving my passport. Like I had so much fun in Ireland. Those people are amazing. Irish people, they cut up, they have fun, they know how to party, they're respectful. Loved it there. Thank you, Marcos. Yeah, exactly. Like active boxers right now. Mm, I feel like the face of boxing is like the most popular person associated with it at any given time. So that would be like Mike Tyson, or to some people, maybe Floyd Mayweather. But if we're talking about active boxers, it would probably have to be, well, shit, Mike Tyson is active, or will be, was supposed to be active next month, but I don't know if he will be. Apparently, Jake Paul is going to fight anyway, but it's not going to be on Netflix. It's going to be on the Zone. I can't remember who exactly he's fighting, but we can look it up. So, this is what happened, Boxing Pro. I was going on deployment, so I didn't necessarily need my passport because we were there on orders. So I had my orders. And then when we were going back, I just had my orders to get on the plane. So I didn't know that I left my passport. And then when I got to New York, no, we didn't go to New York. It was Baltimore. When I didn't even know my passport was missing until I got to Baltimore. And because I was using the passport as basically my ID, and I was like, I don't have it. So then I knew that my passport was missing. And I didn't have it. Well, I couldn't have left it in Afghanistan because we were just like living in these like little cages. So I don't recall seeing it there. So I know I had to leave it in Ireland. I heard those Irish people were cutting up there, but as they should have been. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you for coming through. Who is Mike Perry? And what is this? Who watches this bare knuckle? I don't. I don't think it should even be a thing because I feel like the people that are doing it are boxers that should not be boxing anymore. And then it's like you're getting hit in the face with bare knuckle. It's like no padding. That's crazy. That's just absolutely crazy. They should not be like, that should not be a thing. That's almost as bad as the slap competition, guys. Like, who thought of it? Like, who thought of that? Like, slapping somebody so hard that they pass out? That's crazy. Like, I feel like our society, like, our brains have not caught up to where the society is going, or even where it is now. You guys, I just got a new mouse. If you follow me on Twitter, you know that I ordered a keyboard. I ordered two. Well, I accidentally ordered two. I ordered one. But that's the thing. Like, and then they don't have no headgear on. They're just like, and that's my thing. I don't like looking at blood like on TV. Like when you see blood in person, I don't know what it is. It's a weird thing. Like I see blood all the time at work. But when I see it on TV, it really grosses me out. Like I don't know. I don't know what it is, guys. But let's get on with our presentation. How do you guys feel about the punishment that Ryan Garcia got? Allegedly, very, very, very allegedly, he was supposed to only get 6 months. This is what I heard. But because his legal team was pushing it, they ended up giving him more. They ended up giving him the full year because they pushed it too hard. Oh, thank you. Who is this Mike Perry? I don't even know who that is. She's doing bare knuckle. I actually want to see that. You guys are mean. You guys are awful. See, the thing about the statement they released, they're talking about the billionth of a gram, da 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 da. But here's the thing: it should have been zero. It should have absolutely been zero. So I don't want. And then the billionth of a gram thing, that's just what it was at the time of testing. How do we know that it wasn't 10 milligrams, 30 milligrams, 40, 50? And then just by the time he tested, it had gone out of his system. You know what I'm saying? So if it's anything other than zero, we just have to, we can't like give you the benefit of doubt in a combat sport. It's not like and then like the tennis players, when they get caught cheating, they get suspended for years. Like you cannot come, and that's tennis. Like there's no physical contact. They're just hitting a ball over the net. They have like, they're very, very strict. And I feel like with a physical sport like boxing, combat sports, they're way too lenient. And then people are like, oh, everybody does it. I kind of feel like that might be true, because why are the punishments so lenient? Like they'll in NBA, maybe at one point, like not the commissioner they have now, Adam, what's his Silver, whatever, the guy before, the guy that passed away, he would suspend people for years. Like if you cut up, like you didn't have to be on drugs. That guy ran the NBA like like it was a tight operation. You couldn't do nothing. David Stern, that's him. Exactly. David Stern did not play that BS. Who's that guy from Memphis? He was like always pointing the gun on Instagram. He would have had him wrapped up. Like you would not even have an Instagram, or your Instagram would be so family friendly after David Stern got done punishing you that you would just be on a straight and narrow. And I feel like that's how I guess a boxing can't be that way because there's so many different commissions, so many different like outfits. There's like it's too much going on that there's almost no way to keep uniformity in. Like if it were like the UFC, they say that the UFC is better, but they don't really be punishing people like that. Like, no shade, but John Jones, I think he beat his wife up. He's a cokehead. Well, I don't know if he's still on coke, but he has done coke. I think he did PEDs. It's like, do they really get punished like that? I don't think they do. I really don't think they do. So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, Victor Conti, the thing about Snack, here's the thing. Recidivism is a real thing. And he was finding ways to cheat the system before. Who's to say he's not cheating it now? Because Snack, in its very essence, I don't know about like the training facility, but like the supplements, that's just crap you can buy off Amazon. Like it's not, it's just like if I had some potassium and some magnesium pills and slapped a label on it and tried to sell it to you like it's some like it's not, there's not any new science there in the Snack items to make you feel like, oh, I need this to make me a better fighter. Like it's not going to do shit for you. The supplements anyway. I don't know what they do in the like Snack facility. I don't give them more oxygen. I don't know. I don't know what they do there that makes them so special, but it's not beyond the realm of possibility that Victor Conti is still cheating. It's just not. And then he knows how to. Once you know how to like cheat the test, who's to say he's not doing it? Who's to say that? Nobody knows. And then the thing is, if everybody's doing it and you're cheating the test, the thing about doping, if you don't put the work in, it's not going to really help you. Like if I took testosterone, Anavar, like everything right now, like say I did a whole 6-week cycle, I still could not beat Bud Crawford. Like it doesn't work that way. But I feel like if Spence did a 6-week cycle, he might be able to. Like I feel like you have to have this, like it has to be used in conjunction with what you're already putting into it. In what way? Because I feel like if they were, nobody would ever pop positive. Well, I mean, and also, it's not hard to be way more strict than boxing, because when have we seen a lifetime ban? Shout out Miss Jaylyn. Look at that beautiful lady, guys. Thank you for showing up. Snack supplements are, I mean, well, I don't get drug tested. I have used snack label substances before. So it was like the sleep magnesium thing. It was, what am I talking? Substance. Like I'm doping. But I mean, any magnesium, ox, whatever, will work that way. I don't think there's anything in it, but I didn't use like the pre-workout or anything. But the thing about like the contamination, Ostarine is not necessarily like a manufactured drug. So I just feel like contamination is a stretch. Like it's not something that would be made in a factory anyway in mass consumption. So I don't know. You need to bring a license. You know what? I have a friend who's a pharmacist. I probably should. But would he know about Ostarine? Like Ostarine never made it to market. So maybe that's not something he would know about. I feel like it would have to be like a chemist or somebody like that could explain it. Thank you, Marky Dan. You're the best. G5, how are you, my friend? Thank you for showing up. I don't want Errol Spence to even fight Fundora. And I say that because look what Fundora did to, well, it was an accident, but he gashed Tim Tszyu's head right open. He beat up Lubin, like beat the brakes off of him. Like it's not an easy fight. I don't like skill for skill. I feel like Errol would win, but one, he takes these long breaks. Your timing is gonna be off when you're taking these extended breaks, right? I'm not saying that. Well, we don't know because he doesn't do it. So he doesn't take tune-ups. So he only fights hard fights after these long layups and his timing is off. Does that make sense? That does not make like it's not a tough man competition. Like you need to hone your skills. Like you need to stay sharp. Like what is the point of like the logic escapes me and I really don't like it. Maybe my tune would be different had he beat Bud Crawford, but we'll never know. And like we saw even last weekend with Tank Davis, his timing was a little bit off. I mean, Tank Davis has a Glock that he can pull out at any time, and 9 times out of 10, the other guy's gonna be gone. So in that case, he can F around, even though Frank Martin was probably one of the, like, if you look at his resume as a whole, one of the better fighters on his resume. He was and he did well up until the point of the knockout. I just want to understand. Hey friend, happy birthday. Everybody tell him happy birthday. His birthday, I don't know, was your birthday today or was it another day? He doesn't watch boxing, but he's a friend of mine, so he comes through. I am a Spence fangirly, and it's partially because I'm a Texan. I'll admit to that. I'm also a Canelo stan and an Anthony Joshua stan, and I make no bones about it. I'm critical of them when I need to be, but if you talk shit about them, it's like your cousins. You can't say nothing about them, but I can. Salute, Chris. Thank you for coming. Is this a diss? Because they be saying that lady looked like Luke, or is his name Owen Wilson, the actor? That somebody put their faces together, and now I cannot unsee it. They need to leave that girl alone. She's a great player, but like the way they are, it's not her necessarily, but it's like the Twitter thing that's going on, like where they're comparing her every moment to Angel Reese, or they need to let them girls play. Listen, Al, I was late. It was an unfortunate series of events. I woke up late and I had to get a facial. So me waking up late, I was late to my appointment. So somebody else was in front of me, so I had to go after them. Then I had to come back, change my clothes, and all that. And it takes time. You know what? That's kind of, Magic Johnson. You guys are begging it. Like, she's a good player, but you guys are begging it. Is that happening? Where's that comment? Where did that comment go? Please don't troll in here, guys. Strictly from a stylistic standpoint, Spence should be a favorite over Fundora. But when you add the other factors, it's tough to call. That's my thing. Like, he don't take fights in between these big fights. So you're just having big fight after big fight. And that's cool when you're in your total prime, like he was when he was much younger. But now you're getting a little bit long in the tooth, and you took a bad loss from, what's that guy's name? I can't even remember the guy who beat him. Like, I really don't even remember these boxers' names like that. That's my thing. He don't ring rust. It's the real deal. It's the real thing. What? Okay, so we've got 35 more minutes. There's 160 people watching. Who is he fighting? Does anybody know who Jared Anderson is? They were talking about him fighting Wilder, which now that we kind of know that Wilder is past it, he probably would have lost to Jared Anderson, but I initially had Wilder beating him. Honestly, I don't. Let's not talk about that, guys. It hurts my heart. Go away from us. Is this gonna happen? Is that a real thing? Bacoli, that's who he's fighting. Who do you guys think wins that? I went to Jared Anderson's last fight in Corpus Christi. I did not stay for the whole thing because just the way that you were actually supposed to knock this guy out, and you're not going to waste my Saturday night like that. Even though I did drive all the way to Corpus Christi to watch you, I ain't got no problem putting gas in my car and driving right the fuck back home. Because what you're not going to do is waste my Saturday night. But who do you guys think wins out between Martin Bacoli and Jared Anderson? I always give people. My thing is, I give people the benefit of the doubt too much. We saw Jared Anderson look very, very good up until the point of him fighting Martin, right? I walk this earth like a god. Charles Martin. And it's not that he looked bad, but it's like when a little something is coming back at him, he doesn't like it. And I don't try to hang on to that. People say, oh, they don't like getting punched. Nobody likes getting punched. If you like to get punched, even if you don't like to get punched and you say you like to get punched, you're crazy. Because who wants to get, especially by a boxer, a professional boxer that hits hard as hell. Nobody actually likes to get punched. So I feel like as soon as he had a little bit of something coming back at him, it like his mental just like deteriorated. And he's crying on his mom's boobs. Like, sir, please knock it off. But I can't remember the last time I saw Martin Bacoli. I would probably have to go back and watch him. I don't know if Anderson can get over his mental barriers, but Bacoli is there to get hit. From what I do remember, last time I saw him, I don't even think I saw that fight. I can't. Child, he was probably signed to 258 last time I saw him fight. I'm not even gonna hold you. I have not watched it. He's not like, if it's on, it's on, but like I'm not gonna set out to watch it, right? I'm not that much of a hardcore. You know when I stopped being a hardcore? It was recently. What fight was that? It'll come to me. It'll come to me. He did it to himself. And you know what I think happened? I think he went down to Puerto Rico. He was at home. He was probably partying and drinking and not get focused 100%. And he went up in there and Liam Perro put the paws on him. He put hands and feet on him. So all that, oh, I'm going to put you in the hospital. This guy's a chicken. This guy's a pussy. He did that to himself. So, because we can't deny like what we had seen prior to this loss. Like he was putting hands and feet on people. making them quit. One person, God rest his soul, passed away. Like it wasn't necessarily hype. Like he can fight, but he just talked a little bit too much shit. And what I think, honestly, I think he was down in Puerto Rico fucking partying, probably drinking, and he lost. Just like somebody told me, I don't know how true it is. When Canelo lost to Bivol, they said he was partying and he was drunk. I'm not I'm not saying had he not been partying if things would have went a different way, but I mean, he probably would have performed better. You could have made a better account of yourself at the very least, right? Do you think his loss could affect him in the ring? Jalen, whose loss? Um, um, if we're talking about Devin, probably. Because I don't think he's mentally taking it very well right now. He's talking about sitting out the ring. That's the last thing he needs to do. He's talking about suing Ryan Garcia, which he should sue. Honestly, if you blow like on me and my fake eyelash falls off, I'm gonna sue. I'm gonna sue you. Um, my best friend is an attorney. My boyfriend's an attorney. My uncle is an attorney. I'm ready to litigate. Like, and he should sue because the damage to his brand, people are saying it's hard to prove. It's not hard to prove because a few months ago, when was that? Eddie Hearn was saying, "Oh, I want to be in the Devin Haney business forever," and now he's got a purse bid, and he didn't even bid on it. So, do you want to be in the Devin Haney business forever? Don't seem like it now, and it's just coincidental that that's coming after a loss. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I want them to give Tszyu his belt back because it's not fair what how he's been done. Like one, he was supposed to fight Ponytail. Ponytail gets injured, so he's Fondor steps in. Fondor is coming off a loss. He should not have been fighting for no title. He comes in, he gets his head mashed in by Daddy Longlegs' sharp elbow, loses his title that he was not supposed to lose. This was supposed to be his coming out party. He's fighting at MGM. He's the headlining the card. So he saves the card. He loses his belt. And then from what I heard, they don't even like keep you at number two. Like he has to work his way all the way back up to get back his like it's just not fair. Justice for Tszyu. I will sign a petition. If anybody makes one, I won't make it because I don't really care that much, but I will sign the petition. Oh, so he's gonna fight Bacoli in August. Uh, I still don't know how I feel about it. Honestly, I don't know where he is as a fighter. Like mental, I don't know if he's over his mental block or what. I need to look and see what Bacoli has looked like recently. Like I have not seen that man fight in mad long, and I don't. I would have to honestly. I couldn't call it. You guys don't be up in here fighting. This is a civilized stream. Jared Anderson fought Charles. Did he? I don't think he really struggled. Like, he just not used to nothing really coming back at him. Like, he has fought very, very, like, that was a good step up. And then he couldn't get him out of there. So it went to a decision. And I think, like, I don't know, maybe that messed with him mentally. Who is it, Jonathan? I'm way behind. I think, oh, there's my girl. Hey, Neek, I am going to be off soon because I think you guys are going live soon. And I want to see it because I love you. I love y'all. But he does. He really does. But that's the thing. Also, like Tank. Well, Tank don't really have really bad defense. I think like, I always thought he purposely gave away rounds to tire the people down and then just got him out of there. When he has, well, we saw it with Pitbull. When he has to fight, he can exchange with you. So I don't think he has that much of a defensive lapse. But Anderson, on the other hand, he definitely does. He definitely does. I don't know. I just honestly, I don't. I would have to go back and watch what Bacoli has done recently because I don't know where he's at. But I'm gonna go through you guys' comments. What time is it? And then I'm gonna wrap this up because one, I gotta go eat, and two, I want to watch Queens of the Ring. Honestly, I think he was. I didn't see him partying. I can't say it for sure, but just thinking about it, honestly, it's not out of the realm of possibility. I don't think Canelo ever lost to GGG, and a draw. I think he won all 3 fights. Now, if anybody wants to fight me about it, we can fight in my backyard. Serene Promotions. We can stream it. And we can charge pay-per-view. I mean, we can get it on. You can argue with me about that until you're blue in the face, and you won't change my mind. We will fight about it. Hey, Jules. Thank you for coming through. Eddie is dodgy like that. The only person he's never talked shit about is AJ. Like, that's literally the only person. And I feel like that's because even in his losses, AJ is still very marketable. Like, his brand is very strong. So, like, as we can see now, him even without a belt and with 3 losses now, he's still very, very marketable. And then he signed, 2-3 years ago, he signed with Eddie for basically the duration of his career. So they're locked in. So he's never said anything bad about AJ publicly. But if you're not making him no money and you're not signed to him, Eddie ain't got 2 good words to say about you. He can't rub 2 good words about you together. Eddie will trash talk you till like just look at Devin Haney. He lost now. When did he fight Regis? November? December? He wanted to be in the Devin Haney business forever. Fast forward 6 months. I don't want to lose no money. That's not a good fight. Really now, Eddie. Really. Thank you. Let me go back. My sister Lisa Bales is in the building. Lisa, do you have a wrench? Yes, she does. Good. Do you guys believe that rehydration thing? Because I don't think you can rehydrate that much in 24 hours, 48 hours. 15 pounds? That's a lot. Like, you cannot do that without IVs. I'm not saying he was on it, but that's like you just like you physically can't do like you would have to get an IV to balloon up that much weight, even if you're severely dehydrated. If you're just like drinking, I don't think so. Yeah, Jules, that's what I said. Like IVs is the only way, but did he? I mean, is it legal in California? That's what we need to know. And two, is it legal with the drug testing people that he went through? I feel like that's the only way. Hello, my friend. Thank you guys. It's almost, we're going on. Let me see how much battery I have left on my computer because okay, I have 1 hour left, it says. So maybe I can drop the link and we can chat it out for 10 more minutes. Me either. I paid. Like, I don't get like, anytime I go to a fight, I pay. I buy the tickets. So I paid. I sat on the floor. I left. So that's letting you know where I'm at with it with Jared Anderson. Because you one thing you're not going to do is waste my fucking time. Jack Catterall lost that fight with oh boy. But here, I have a mouse now, so I can just right click and paste. Here's the link. We're gonna go for about 5 to 10 more minutes unless the comments get good. But if anybody wants to come on, you can certainly do so. Only thing is, you have to show me you don't have to stay on camera, but you do have to show your face because I don't want anybody showing their Peter Wacker on my stream. No tea, no shade. Even though this is Texas, we don't have porn here because this is a good Christian state. But I think he did. I think he did. Like the first fight, I think he might have won the first fight too. Yo.
What up, Karma?
Let me put my earbuds in because I have this on mute. Hang on 1 second. Where's my headphones?
You. I think Karma says she's going for her headphones. Well, while I wait, thank you for having me up here, Karma.
Right. All right, now I can hear.
What is up, my lady?
Hello, friend. How are you? Let me turn this up.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm Marky Dan. How you doing?
I'm great. I don't think I've ever seen your face before.
No. I'm usually just an M or I'm a monster anyway. Picture knocking somebody out. That's usually what I just put up.
Anyway, he's talking big shit. Apparently, he
Oh,
said, Inoue, he said Tank is just a knockout. Basically, he basically called him just a knockout artist. And that's fine, but
I mean that's what he is, isn't he?
true,
He puts
true,
dudes to
true.
sleep. He beats
But
them to death. That's
if
what a
you
knockout
fight
artist
them,
is, Karma Serene.
if you fight him and he knocks you out, then if you're saying that he's not all that because he's the knockout artist and you have a lot more skill and you don't beat him, then you ain't shit either. Like, I mean, I don't know. That's just me.
No, but I don't think Inoue was admonishing Tank's style because I've heard him praise Tank and have a lot of respect for him in the past. So I think he was just saying he's a knockout artist. I think he was, if anything, he was giving him praise. Because if you
Well,
see,
his
I mean, you just see the way how these dudes talk about guys like Haney and Shakur not having power. I mean, they dog dudes like that. So it should be an honor for somebody like the monster to call you a knockout artist or whatever.
I mean, technically, isn't he a knockout artist?
He's the monster. He better be a knockout artist with a name like that.
True,
I
very,
mean,
very true.
he was asleep. He's
Who do you
beating them to death.
have
Oof.
between Bam and Estrada? I'm always gonna
Uh,
pick
I,
Bam because I'm from San Antonio. So
yeah. Well, you gotta stick with your own. But I got Bam. Just off the age. I mean, in the sport of boxing, the young man typically beats the old man, or the young great typically beats the old great. So, yeah, I'm gonna just go with Bam because Estrada, he's been in a lot of tough fights. With Chocolatito in them and them wars he had at 112. So this is just the perfect time for somebody like Bam, who's ultra talented, has great footwork, fast hands, good power at 115. It's just the perfect time for him to get beat. So yeah, I'm going with Bam in that fight.
yeah, same. That's yeah.
What
He
I'm
did get
hoping
dropped by Nuri.
what I'm hoping happens after that fight is I want Bam to move up to 118 and fight Junto Nakatani. And then the winner of that fight move up to 122 and fights Monster Inoue. That's what I'm hoping they set up.
That's a lot of weight, though. And didn't
I
he
think
already
Bam is
move
pretty
back
big.
down? Yeah, well, didn't he move back down, or did he just do that because of his brother?
Yeah, I heard that was because of his brother, but I don't know. I think Bam can move to 118, and I think he could put
Mm,
on some weight to move to
he's small. He's
122.
small though. Have you seen him? He's a very small person. Like it would. It's like I don't know what that would do to his gas tank putting on that much weight. Like because we think it's just nothing, but like 5-10 pounds
That's true.
is a lot. Like so, what would that do
That's
to his
true.
gas tank?
I don't know, but I want to see them fights because if you young, if
If
you
he
really
fights
about it, if you
Junto,
really about it,
if he fights
what you
Junto
said.
Nakatani, I'm just letting you know I'm going to that fight. I don't care where it is. I'm buying a plane ticket. I'm getting a hotel. I am gonna be there. I need to see that. Like that is actually a that is gonna
You
be a
gonna be
war.
wearing your Spurs jersey in the crowd, supporting your boy
Um
Bam over there in Tokyo.
I'm gonna be ringside. Well, if it's in Tokyo, I probably won't because I still have not figured out how to get tickets to fights over there. Maybe it's different for Nakatani, but monster tickets, I think it's like a raffle system. And then
No,
the website is in like Japanese. So even when
I've been
you
to
like translate it, it doesn't work for me.
I've been to one monster fight. That was back in 2019
Was
when I
that
was
the
doing
one
some
that he
studying
was
abroad.
here? Oh, you were in Japan. How did you get the tickets?
They just gave them to me. I had some friends, and we all went to the fight. He was fighting Juan Carlos Payano. He put him to sleep in like less than a minute.
Oh
But
wow.
yeah, I can't give you the hookup on them monster tickets, bro. You gotta be from the soil.
I don't know.
Hey,
Hello,
Karma.
Uncle Shelton.
How you doing,
Hey,
girl? What's
how
happening?
y'all doing?
Hey, what's up,
Good. Good.
Karma?
Oh, that's my
What's up,
OG.
bro?
Just shooting the shit at this
What's up,
point.
Shelton?
What
What's up,
what
y'all?
y'all chopping it up about? What y'all
We're
chopping it
just
up
shooting
about?
the shit at this point. We were talking about everything, but we're just shooting the shit.
We were talking
Oh,
about
okay.
Bam,
Okay. I thought
Bam and
y'all might
Estrada
be.
next week.
I was talking about that
Oh
band
yeah,
fight. Yeah, that's gonna be a good fight.
Bam.
That's gonna be a
Are
good
you
fight.
going?
By
Are
Uh,
the
you
way,
going?
y'all. By the way, y'all. I got Bam. I got Bam beating Estrada. I'm
How?
not really. I don't think that. I don't think it's gonna be a wipeout type of fight, but I just think that Bam is just better, much better at this point. Because I'm not really that big on Estrada. Because the reason I don't feel that way about him is because honestly, I didn't think he beat Chocolatito that last fight.
I didn't think so either. I agree with
So
you there.
that's
Well,
why
I'm
I'm
a
like,
chocolatito. I'm biased
I'm
for a
not.
chocolatito though.
That's why I'm like, and I think Bam is just the fresher, better fighter at this point. At this point,
I got Bam
I
because
think
of
he
the
shot.
age and the inactivity of Estrada. Estrada ain't fought since 22. Y'all know that, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
So inactivity gonna play a role, and the age, because you know those little guys age quicker than other fighters.
yeah. Look at
Right.
yeah,
What
that's
you
Chocolatito.
say,
true.
So many
Shelton?
wars he's been in.
But here's the thing, though. Now here's the kicker, Karma. You gonna love this. I got a report from a credible source by the name of Virgil Ortiz, and he said they brought Chocolatito in for some sparring with Bam, and he gave Bam all he could ask for.
Ooh,
See,
win
for this
though.
fight, for this fight, for this fight, this training camp. That's what Virgil Ortiz said. Virgil said Chocolatito was giving him the business. But see,
What?
Damn.
a lot of people seem to forget. Now you didn't forget this, Marky. I know you didn't. There's a reason why, in a way, and Bam avoided Chocolatito.
Nah, Monster ain't avoid Chocolatito, you
Yes,
goddamn
yeah,
bastard. I got the news
yeah,
article. I got the
yeah.
I
offer
won't
right
say
here on
he
the table,
avoided
you
him,
goddamn
but
old bastard.
he's
In a way,
stepped
went all the
around.
way around
He did step
Chocolatito. Did
around.
he not?
He sure did. He did.
He
Nah,
went all the way
Chocolatito got
He
an
around
offer
did.
from
Chocolatito.
it. Oh, hold on. No, you capping. Chocolatito got an
No.
offer from HBO. He said he ain't like the money, so he went on to Quadras. I got the article
Okay.
for y'all. I ain't gotta
Okay.
argue about it. I ain't gotta
Pull it
argue
up.
about it.
Well, but and that makes my point even more valid because isn't what they say, and it's true. In a way, is the money man in Japan, right? Why anyway people do make the offer.
That's true. That is true.
Made the
Did he
offer to
use on
Fulton,
purpose or
I was about to
made the
say,
offer to Butler.
You can hear Sheldon?
Huh? Yeah. What you say? What you say? Karma?
oh, I didn't say anything.
No, I said they made the offer to Butler. They made the offer to Fulton. They even made the offer to the Filipino guy he just beat up.
You right.
No, but that was
Why you didn't make the
when
offer to
Not lying.
Inoue and
you know what's
them
funny,
got with
y'all?
top
I
rank,
think that
Sheldon.
fight would have been real
That's when they
interesting.
became undisputed, Sheldon. That's when they got that
Huh?
star power.
No. Ain't nobody been a star in Japan for a long time, bro.
That's true.
A long time.
He's the
A
money man.
long time. So no,
Well,
you don't get to. I love
Chocolatito
Bam
was
just
the
like
A
you do.
side in that
Bam from Texas.
situation. He did not
Bam is
want
an
to come to
American.
just
He's from
go ahead,
Texas.
Sheldon.
Hold on, bro. Bam is from Texas. He's an American. I love Bam just like you do. I love motherfucking Inoue is a great fighter, but that don't change the fact that Bam and Inoue circled all around that dude.
No, I'm gonna
They
ask. Can
went
I
away
ask
from
y'all a
that cat.
question?
Lying. He's not lying.
Can I ask y'all a
They went
question
away from
though?
that cat.
Can I ask y'all a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
do y'all think that Chocolatito's activity would have given Inoue some problems?
Yes. At that weight class, yes.
After what I seen
Interesting. That's
Quadras
interesting.
do to
I ain't
him,
gonna lie. That's
no.
interesting.
I think Inoue would have stopped him.
Maybe eventually, but he stopped Neri. And you see what that output did to him. He dropped him. Like, he was shook.
And I thought, and I ain't gonna lie, I think Neri's ass. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I don't rock.
I don't think he's the greatest, but has high output. And he's got
and you gotta admit this. And you gotta admit this, Marky. Neri on his best day ain't no damn Chocolatito.
Sure.
No, he's not. Hell no.
Nah,
Sure
but
ain't.
Neri and Chocolatito, to me, those are two different type of styles because with Neri has the ability to counterpunch, and he could set you up for certain shots. Chocolatito is just a come straight forward. I'm not gonna say like he's a straight shoulder slugger because it's science to what he does, but no, they're not the same type of fighter. He's more a volume puncher. So no, I don't think he could have caught
Chocolatito throws at least 200 punches around.
And guess what? Even if he did catch Monster with that punch, I don't think it would have made a difference. I still think Monster would have got up and stopped his ass. That's me.
I'm not arguing anything that you're saying. I'm not arguing any of those points. All your points are valid. That still don't change the fact that Bam and Inoue went all the way around that dude to fight somebody else.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I kind of heard something similar, so I can't really sit right there and say he's cat.
I'm looking for this goddamn. I'm so sick and tired of you.
Don't get mad. Don't kill the messenger, little boy. Don't kill the messenger.
Yo, Karma, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
What is your like? I talk to you on Twitter and all that stuff, but what is your honest opinion on this Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia bullshit that's going on?
Oh,
because I got my thoughts.
I'm okay.
Yeah, let me hear what you got to say, Carl. I want to hear what you got to say about this shit.
I'm okay with the punishment. We can't unsee what we saw, but I think at least they should have made it a no contest. Well, they did make it a no contest, and I'm okay with that. As far as him suing, I'm a brat like that. I would sue too. So I don't. People already have negative opinions about Devin Haney, so I feel like just fuck it, just do like
exactly because at this point,
exactly
that's what I'm saying. At this point, does it matter? Because you're gonna hate the man any goddamn way. So who gives a fuck at this point?
And then because he doesn't really have that much power, people talk about him negatively anyway. So
exactly, like that's my thing. They hate him because of Bill. They hate him so much because of Bill. But
what has Bill done? Bill
exactly.
Is so
that's my point. That's my point. What has he done to irritate these people like that? But y'all ain't got no smoke for Tiafimo's father, and I know people who actually caught him saying the N-word.
Let me ask y'all something. Let's be honest. Okay, let me ask you.
Yeah, I really can't explain it. That there has been a push from the establishment. Go ahead, Chuck. Ask your question.
Let me ask you a question, Frank. First of all, can we all agree that Devin Haney, first and foremost, needs to stop killing himself and fight at 47 or 54 where he belongs?
Well, the thing is, the people 47 and 54 hit a lot harder.
Oh yeah, especially 47.
No, he can't. Not right now. No,
we don't. But see, we don't know that
then who's up there? Because
but it's still better for Karma, because number one,
100%. But
because number one,
he's gonna have to move so carefully through those divisions, and then what's gonna be
exactly, because look who's up there.
But we don't know. See, here's the thing: we don't know how how hard he's gonna punch or how his punch resistance is gonna be at that weight, because he's never fought at his natural weight. He's always sucked himself down 20 to 25 pounds.
True.
Now, will that affect his punch resistance going forward? Maybe. because that shit is unhealthy.
True, but
That shit is not cool.
I don't
He
think
never do that.
he has enough power. I don't think he will. Like, either you have power or you don't. Like, he's not going to become a knockout artist.
Right.
at
Not a power
47.
puncher.
So, and
He's
those
not a power
that's
puncher.
not who
people
he
that
is.
are fighting closer to their
Yeah.
weight, they hit harder. Like, what is he going to do in
And-
there with Boots? He's going to get his butt.
What's he
kicked.
gonna do with
Yeah.
Barrio?
Boots is gonna
What's
put
he gonna do with Barrio?
Devin is my guy, but yeah, he has zero chance against
Barrios
Boots.
is going to put hands and feet on him.
Yeah, Boots is gonna hurt him bad.
But see, that's the
first
thing,
off,
see?
Dev needs to use
We got-
tools to his
go ahead,
advantage.
Marcus.
He
Go ahead,
does not
Marcus.
need to fight like how he fought in his last fight. He does not need to be the man
That was
coming
the wrong
forward on
fight
the
for
front.
him.
Exactly. He needs to be on the back foot. He needs to use his jab. He needs to
I
turn
agree
him
with
when
that.
the man
That's the
gets
only
too
thing
close.
I fought him
Tie his
for.
ass up. Get back to the center of the ring. Now with Boots, I don't know what you're gonna do. You
Nah,
you
ain't too
shit
much
out
you
of
can do
luck
with
with that
Boots.
one.
There's not too much you can
Barrios,
do with him.
Stanionis, I can see him winning those fights.
I can too. I can see him winning those.
Maybe he waits out Boots for the time being until he goes to one.
I can see him beating.
He would
I
have
can see him beating. I can see him beating. I can't see him beating Stanionis. I really can't.
So either.
Stanley, when was the
I
last
can't
time
see him
Stanley
beating-
on
I
the
think
squad?
Stanionis'
Barrio
power and
either.
activity.
I can't see him beating Barrios either.
I
Maybe
can.
he could beat a
Did you watch
Crowley.
I can
Barrios'
see him.
last
I can
fight
see him
show?
being Barrios. I can
I
see
don't
him
know.
beating
He
Barrios.
won his last fight.
I think he can
He beat the
outbox
shit out of
Barrios.
Ugas.
Yeah,
He beat
No,
the
he
shit out
didn't
of
beat the
Ugas his
shit out of
last
that
fight.
guy.
What are you
He
talking
was
about?
getting-
beat on
Hold on, I
Ugas.
got-
He beat the shit out of Ugas. Did you see Ugas' face? He beat the shit out of Ugas and stopped him. What are you talking
Fight
about?
Ugas. That wasn't his last fight, Shelton.
What was his
He was
last
just
fight?
in a tough fight.
With
thought-
who?
I
He
don't know.
fought
It was
Thurman,
on
last
and
fight.
then he fought Ugas.
card, but it was a tough fight.
The last fight he fought was Ugas.
No, his last fight wasn't he on the
No, he fought on Canelo's card.
Yeah,
He
about to
did
say,
fight
wasn't he on the
somebody
Canelo
else.
Oh, that's right.
I
He did
think he
fight
could
up
beat
another fight.
Barrios.
Wasn't he on Canelo Charlo card? If
I
I'm not
think
mistaken.
so. Yes.
Wasn't that Ugas, Carmen?
Yep. It might have been.
That was Ugas.
Was it?
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie. But I ain't gonna lie though, y'all. Was that?
No,
I don't
I
know
thought
if
it
that
was
was the
somebody
same.
else.
I don't know, man, because the way Ugas took so much
Damn,
punishment
man.
against
Why
Earl
is it
Spence,
take
I don't know,
forever?
y'all.
Ugas,
No, it was some dude.
and he got more punishment last time. So
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Ugas might be shot. He might have been shot
he might be. He might be.
because the
Well, I
Ugas
just wanna
that
see it. I
we
just-
know before Errol Spence was hanging there with everybody. He was hanging there with everybody because I thought he beat Sean Porter.
No, he
Nah,
beat.
I think that
Ugas wasn't the last
Ugas-
fight. He
what happened
fought
to
Fabian
Ugas? What
Maidana.
happens
He
to
fought
every Cuban fighter? You just
Oh, he fought Madonna's kid, huh? He
Yeah.
fought Madonna's kid.
Yeah.
He beat the shit out of him too.
Both times on
Yeah,
Canelo's
he gave him
card,
a
so
tough
that's why
fight.
we're
Nah, I thought Madonna's kid gave him a tough fight. That's what I thought when
He
I saw it.
did, but he still won. Like he didn't.
Oh yeah,
get,
he still won.
like, he
Obviously,
looked
yeah.
good. I mean, he looked good in that fight too. So
He didn't lose a round in that fight, bro. He didn't lose a round in that fight. He beat the shit out that boy.
how do you
I
think
thought he
Devin
put
would
up a good
fare?
ass fight.
I don't know. I think Devin can outbox Barrios. That's just my opinion. I think he can.
Well, here's the thing. This is all I want for Devin, honestly. I want Devin to fight at his natural weight. Stop killing yourself.
His natural
Because
weight
what
is
you're
like
doing to me,
160.
at this point, Karma, to me, is corny. You're trying to have a size advantage over these dudes, and it's corny. It's tired. It's played out. Stop doing it.
I mean, he doesn't have any power, so he can't really fight those guys. That's just facts. He really can't fight those guys up there because what you're throwing and what's coming back at you ain't the same. So
Exactly.
honestly,
Yeah, that's why I say he has to continue to evolve and use his ring IQ and his boxing ability more than the power because he doesn't have power like that. You feel what I'm saying?
yeah,
He doesn't have it.
yeah.
And especially like that's why I'm not gonna lie. I'm not because we know
I don't
Devin.
think he
Devin's
should
not
go
gonna duck
anywhere, to be
anybody,
honest.
but I don't think he needs to go anywhere near Boots for the time being.
No, definitely not.
Probably
That's what
ever.
I'm saying. So
Probably.
Boots drains himself down too. I don't think I don't see him at 147 much longer.
No, he's not going to be there much longer.
No,
He's
no.
going to
I
probably be
heard
at
Boots walk
154
around
soon.
close to 175, bro.
I believe it because
Boots is
he's
going to
not.
walk up.
No, when I
Boots is
saw
going to move to
him,
154 soon.
when I saw him in Atlanta at the Tank Barrios fight, I met him there. I swear to God, he was in fights. He was in shape. He was not fat at all. That dude was about 180 pounds. And he's about 6 feet tall. He's a tall, big kid. He's big. He is not little at all.
Who y'all talking about? Boots?
Shut up.
Yeah.
Who's in it? Jerron Boots in it. I have
hear
no
what you said.
idea. I have no idea how
the
this
place to
dude.
be right
I have no idea how this dude makes 147 pounds. I have no clue.
now. You got
That's not
No,
possible.
not
Hold on.
really. Not really. Not really.
That block just fell down. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it's that much talent down there.
What,
I mean, some good
140?
fighters down there. There's some good fighters down there.
Exactly. Perfect.
There's some good.
You
Some
could
good
beat
smoke
Liam
fighters.
Paro. That block
But it's
just
not no.
because the
It's
Super
not
Matias
no.
block just fell. Then you could fight
Real Matias
Pitbull
is
Cruz
still a
because
quality
the Mexicans
operator.
are going to want to see that.
He just doesn't have his belt anymore.
Yeah, he's still a good fighter, but Gary Antoine's still a good fighter. Everybody down there, to me, is just a good fighter. There's nobody down there where you're like, hey, that's the guy.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
The thing about Gary Antoine is he
Perfect
was
place for
blowing
Dev to establish himself.
lesser competition.
Yeah, exactly, Karma, exactly.
So when he stepped up to his peers, we saw what it really was. But I still think he's a good fighter.
I thought he lost to Homeboy. Clearly, I ain't gonna lie.
He did. He
Gary Antoine?
did.
Yeah, I thought he lost.
He got outclassed.
He got his ass beat. What do you mean? He got his ass whooped.
Because honestly, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how Gary Antoine Russell was fighting. Like, dude hit him with the same 1-2 like every fucking
all
I
night.
don't get it. I do not understand what's happening.
Like, it was the same punches.
Deal?
It was the same punches every time.
No, Gary Antoine Russell, he's shown me in his past fights, he doesn't know how to fight at long range or mid range. If he's not up in your chest, he's lost. And dude, Puyo, he's experienced. He realized that was just lining up with damn right.
And honestly,
But
y'all,
you
I'm gonna be
know-
real with y'all. It only serves him right. It only serves him right because the way he was talking crazy about Devin.
What
talking
did he
about
say
losing
about
to-
Devin? I didn't
Talk-
hear.
No, he said that skills don't Devin doesn't really have the skills, and the skills pay the bills. But as we all know, Ryan was on that shit now. But Homeboy was a failed PED cheat too. That he lost to.
But listen,
But you got to remember something now.
Devin did not make no adjustments in that fight. Like
Hell,
PEDs or
yeah.
no PEDs, you did
He
not
fought
make
the
no
wrong fight.
adjustments, and your dad did not tell you what to do.
No, I do agree with that. That's the only thing I
So-
knocked Devin for is that he didn't make no
Yeah,
adjustments.
the
Because when
Serene didn't have nothing to do with you keep getting hit with the same left hook over and over again.
Over and over.
Serene didn't have nothing to do with that.
That's the only thing I knock him for. The only thing because when the fight was in the middle of the ring and they were boxing, that Devin was cooking them.
He was winning.
But
He was.
He was
he
winning.
was cooking them easy. That's where it should have been. That's where he should have stayed at. He got beside himself because it was easy, and then Ryan started catching him. That's why I said sometimes these boxers get beside themselves. You feel what I'm saying?
But you got to remember this too. Now, leading back to what you were talking about earlier.
Say he needs another coach because same thing with the Loma fight. He was asking Bill for guidance, and he couldn't give him any. Like he just had to figure it out. And
Yeah,
luckily,
he had to figure
Maybe he
it
needs another
out
pair of
on his
eyes.
own. And I ain't gonna lie, that's not a good thing.
Zab Judah's dad.
Maybe he needs another pair of eyes, Karma. Another set of eyes in the corner. But getting the guy to get rid of his dad is kind of hard. I mean,
if
this
my
guy's
dad is letting
dad.
me get punched up in my head 7-8 times in a fight, you gotta go.
But think about this, Karma. Let's think
He's
about
also
this.
the manager, so
This guy's dad has taken him to the mountaintop twice.
True facts.
Most of these people who talking about getting rid of his dad, their daddy didn't even take him to the corner store once.
Yeah, that's hard. Yeah, that is hard, bro. You're not
Yeah,
lying.
It's gonna
That
be
is
kind of
hard.
hard to get separated from his dad.
but he was already over the cliff. Like he was already right there. Like Cambosis wasn't like the hump to get over. He was already over the hump at that point. So I mean, let's before being honest.
Well, tell that to Tiafimo.
and back to Gary Antoine. Let's be honest, y'all. Puello can fight. Puello is not no bum.
He can. I would like to see him versus Puro.
No, he could box.
Yeah, that's a good fight. I like that idea. Them two come back off there losing. Oh well, he won now, so.
But here's my thing though, y'all, because I was always seeing people talking about Sabria Matisse. I think he's a good fighter, but his lack of defense always concerned me. Because if you could take his power, what else does he have left?
That's what I always said. He just a toe-to-toe
That's why I
slugger.
was never bought into.
I always knew this was gonna happen.
That's like saying, "Oh, you're not tough without that gun." I'm still gonna blast you with it. Like, I don't get that thing. I don't get that. Okay.
We've seen over the years in boxing, we've seen so many fighters like Sabria Matisse.
Yeah, exactly. I've seen a lot of them too, and then
when they beat their man, that get beat and grinded into dust. That's what happens to them.
But here's the problem, though. Here's the issue, fellas. Now look at this. If Puello's style is so easy to figure out, get past the jab. Okay, why you didn't do it? You had 12 rounds to do it.
Boom. If it's so
Puello tied his little ass up, Sheldon.
That's a good point.
So if you are, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
Him around.
This is what I'm saying, Marky. If you are who you say you are, Gary Antoine, you figure that shit out.
Yep. I don't disagree with you now.
Maybe
all the flagrant shit that family like
that was his
they
first
do the
step
most
up,
losing in the whole damn sport.
Maybe you ain't who you think you is.
That could be it. Because I ain't gonna lie, I've seen a lot of people making excuses for Gary Antoine Russell too, and I'm like, chill.
He's made excuses for his brother too.
His brother's better than him, though. I will say that.
He don't fight enough. They have activity problem, and then his shoulder was injured last time he lost. But then you said your shoulder was injured, and has he even fought since?
It's been what 2-3 years.
And then Carmen Serene, he like to call out he like to say just the most outlandish things that he knows is cap. Like when he was calling out Bud Crawford. Nigga, what is wrong with you?
Yeah, that was
no,
silly.
but he could fight Bud because I saw he was
that was silly. That was
silly. He posted something and then he got on the scale. And he was like 140.
Do you want your kids to see you fighting Bud Crawford, Karma Serene? What the hell is wrong with that man? He will get brutally beat to death.
Man, now, Karma, we love Gary. You know, we love Gary. We love Gary Russell, Mr. Gary Russell Jr. But you know damn well.
Bud Crawford
beat the dog shit out that man. Bud Crawford hurt that man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we ain't trying to see that.
Oh my goodness.
We ain't trying to see that.
I mean, because I gotta say this.
A healthy Gary Russell. I think we'll give it
nobody trying to see that.
Give it a go.
If we,
a healthy, 100% healthy. I think he could give it a go. Honestly,
100% healthy Gary Russell against Crawford. Yeah. Crawford beat the sleeves off him.
No,
he beat the sleeves off him. He beat him. Wait a minute, here you go.
Agree with you,
this is for Karma. Karma, you know where I'm coming from with this. He'll beat Gary worse than he beat Errol.
Way worse.
Way worse.
Well, I agree with that.
And he beat the sleeves off Errol. And Errol's a tough guy. Errol's a tough guy. Errol is a tough guy, and Crawford beat the sleeves off that dude.
If there was no ref and it was just like doghouse rules, he would have kept getting up until Crawford slept him.
Right.
Hey, Sheldon, you remember that Roy Jones fight where he was fighting the Jamaican dude and he hit him so hard the dude spun and he hit him with another right hand? That's the type of shit Crawford would be Gary.
Caught him off the spin and
That
slept
was
him. Yeah, I remember that.
Man, that was just pathetic. I ain't trying to see that.
Well, the problem, Karma, is this. The problem is this for everybody on the panel. Gary arms is too short. Bud got a 74-inch reach.
That's true.
Way too short.
That's true. Not your arms too short
But
to
Gary
box
got
a guy.
fast feet, Shelly. He can get on the inside.
No, I'm about to say Gary got hand speed. I'm not going to take that away from him. But if your arms are short,
But the thing is, fighting in the pocket with Crawford,
not a good idea.
His head pounded.
yeah,
Not a good idea.
Because he's going to grab.
Those short uppercuts. Remember that uppercut, y'all, in the fifth that
And
dropped
I don't
Arrow?
think
Nobody even
he's
saw.
faster.
I didn't even see it. Like, what the fuck happened to Arrow? How'd he fall? Got to go, but he hit it with an uppercut.
Timing
God
is
damn.
so on fucking. His timing is so on point. On top of being fast, that I don't think that Gary's hand speed would make a difference in that fight.
it won't. It won't. Not even in the slightest.
It won't. You're right. It won't.
Absolutely. Actually, yeah, I don't want to see that. I'm all for a good fight, but yeah,
He's too small. Plus he's too small.
he's not small.
Yeah, he's 5'4", 5'5". So what's Gary? 5'5", 5'6"?
Yeah.
He's not small.
Yeah, he's gonna
at
get murdered.
all. 'Cause
Yeah, he'll
let me
get
just
murdered.
tell you, he posted on, I can't remember where he posted it, but he was like, "Oh, I'm getting back in shape," and he was like 143, 144. I'm like, "Sir, don't he fight out like you be like 20 pounds off?"
But I say Terrence Crawford is a legit 5'9", 5'10".
Is he?
Now,
Have you met
Bud
him?
is 5'8.5", I think, right? Karma 5'8.5", something like that.
Yeah.
He's like 5'8.5".
5'9", 5'10".
These fighters be lying about their height though, so I'm not sure.
Yeah. But it's just like when my man, the 135-pound champ, said he wanted to fight Bud. I was like, really? I mean, I like the guy. Don't get me wrong, but you want this guy to fight Crawford to kill this guy?
They just want to stay.
That's why Bud didn't even entertain that shit. He's like, man, yeah, okay.
Y'all, I wanted to ask y'all.
If he want to fight, I'll fight him.
I want to ask y'all this too, y'all. What can I have y'all honest opinion about a potential Tank versus Shakur fight and how would that play out?
It's gonna be boring. It's gonna be a boring fight because Shakur's not going to engage with Tank, and he's not going to get caught by Tank.
I said the same thing, homie. I said the same thing, and I was one of those people who used to think that Shakur would beat Tank, but I don't feel that way anymore.
I think he can because
he will beat Tank. He will beat Tank.
He can get on his bike and avoid anything that's coming back at him, and he will. So,
but here's the thing: is he going to get the decision though? Especially if Tank is the A side.
Tank is inactive. Tank is in. He will lose rounds because you can knock him out. But if he don't get knocked out, then what?
It would depend on who's the A side in that one. And we all know that's Tank.
I don't think Shakur loses rounds like that, T.
He can definitely swim without getting wet. We know that for sure.
I don't know. I ain't gonna lie, because like I said, I don't know, y'all. That's just my opinion. I just think that because I've seen Shakur just literally run away from power punchers, and it scares me as a fan because he did that against Nakatila and he did that against Edwin De Los Santos. I was looking at whoa, bruh. That's why.
Edwin De Los Santos wasn't. Edwin De Los Santos was not throwing like that. You're on mute, Shelton.
Hey, Karma, you got Howard in the background. That's OG Val.
Huh?
Yeah, De Los Santos.
The guy in the background. That's OG Val.
De Los Santos. He didn't have a target to hit though, Karma. I see that fight going. I see Shakur probably winning most of the rounds. I see it being like a Leonard versus Hearns type thing where one guy's outboxing the other dude or just winning the majority of the rounds, and then the other dude is going to have those big moments. That's where we're going to see the real Shakur come out. Can he survive that stuff long enough to get back to his game plan, or is he going to get swallowed up by Tank?
You thought
that's where the fight is going to be.
You thought that Leonard won that fight?
If you go on pure boxing, though, Shakur will win the fight.
Second fight?
But the problem is...
I thought it was a draw.
The problem comes in, will Shakur engage with Tank? That's the problem. And will the judges buy it?
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
the
That's what I'm saying.
Because if he won't engage with Edwin De Los Santos, he definitely won't with Tank.
And Tank is way faster and more powerful and more athletic than De Los Santos and Nakatila.
Indeed, that he is.
That's why I said that I've always felt that Shakur would beat Tank, but after watching that, I'm not so sure anymore. That's the only reason my mind has changed a little bit.
I don't know, honestly. Tank loses rounds on purpose
Yeah.
to set you up.
Yeah, he does.
But when you have a track star like Shakur, is that gonna work? That's the thing.
See, I don't agree with too much that Tank says, but Tank is right when he talks about Shakur. They say Shakur has this immaculate defense. Tank said, "What defense? What are you talking about? He runs. He gets in and he backs up. He backs up and side of the way. That's not defense." And Tank's right. Tank is absolutely right. Shakur is trying to hit you and not get hit. That's what he's trying to do. So that's why I said earlier when you asked, it's going to be a boring fight. And the sad thing is, if he can stay on his feet, Shakur will probably win it.
That's
because he's not going to engage.
That's an if. That's an if at this point.
But hold on, Sean. That's Tank's problem.
Yeah, I think that's what
I'm not going. So can we agree? Let's not come on here the day after the fight and be like, "Oh, Shakur was running," or this and this and that, because that's what we expect.
Come on,
that's his skill.
I don't have a problem with running. Honestly, I'm not gonna hold you. I don't have a problem with running because like
Tank to track him down,
not getting hit part
and beat him to death
is vitally crucial when it comes to Tank. He needs that.
Yeah, because I ain't
needs
gonna
to figure
lie.
that shit out. Exactly.
It ain't too many people
He
taking
needs to get in there with
power.
Shakur and figure it out.
Right.
It's not too many people taking Tank's power.
Nope. I mean, except for Pitbull, but he's got that little short ass neck. And you know why?
Like you know why I know they'll say the same thing? You know why I know they'll say the same thing? Because if you think about it, they said the same thing about Bivol. Oh, he wouldn't engage with Canelo. Well, why should he? He's in the middle of the ring. If you want to fight me, come out here.
He boxed Canelo's
times when Canelo had him on the ropes and he couldn't break his guard at all. He was just hitting it like you saw his arm was like all lumped up. It's like this. I mean,
man, Bivol boxed Canelo's brains off. He did. He did. He did. He basically did what Floyd. He basically did what Floyd did 11 years ago.
Damn.
It was basically the same. And honestly, Landy Laura did the same shit. That's what I'm saying. Like that's the reason why. There's a reason why Canelo fights certain fighters, and he won't fight certain fighters.
Now you guys know I'm big on Benavidez, right? I'm big on Benavidez. But you see, he learned a lesson on the 15th, didn't he? He learned an invaluable lesson on the 15th.
But they said his hand was hurting. They sent that guy out there to be like a test dummy for Canelo. That is also one of Eddie Reynoso's fighters. They sent that guy to be out to be a test dummy to see if he would fight. What Canelo would be like.
Right.
That's what I think.
But see, with David's hand being like that, you know they gave David a shot before that fight, right?
Is that allowed?
Yes, as long as you report it.
Yeah, you gotta tell the other team. You gotta tell the other fighter's team. That's just like that whole situation with Ryan and Devin. Ryan took an illegal IV and didn't tell them.
Right. And see, my point is this with Benavidez. What Benavidez learned on the 15th was, that power from 168 don't translate. Because I'd hit this dude with the kitchen sink, and it ain't bothering him.
You gotta remember though, like Volslick has been in there with
everybody.
He's been in there with
everybody. He's been in there with everybody, and he beat most of them. Bottom line.
Exactly. And I was at the fight. I was at the fight when he fought Beterbiev in Philly. I was at the fight.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I felt Beterbiev's power in the crowd. That's how powerful he is. I felt his punches in the crowd.
I talked to people, Karma, who sparred Viterbi, 3 of them, 168, 175 pounder. What's his name? Nelson, Steven Nelson, so-called Nelson, Lionel Thompson, and another guy at 175. And they all said to a man, they don't know how this dude ain't killed nobody yet.
No,
they said this dude hit hard.
There's no capping. Because like I said, I was there when he beat Goldslick. The power is real. I felt that shit in my fucking soul when I was watching it fucking live. Like, no, seriously, like go back and watch a couple of rounds of that fight, y'all. When he hit him, you felt that shit.
Yeah.
And I was in the crowd.
And here's what else Benavidez learned on the 15th. If this is what I got at 75, I don't even want to mess with Bivol. Because Bivol gonna serve you.
Bivol? I don't know. I think he can hang.
He's
with
gonna
Bivol.
serve.
I think 100% healthy. I think he can hang with Bivol. I'm not.
No, you want to know? You want to know who I think can hang with all of them though?
Morrell?
David Morrell.
Yeah,
I actually think his
now, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. I don't think he beats them, but I think he can fight with them. I think he can hang. I don't think he beats them though.
And then he's another, just like Gary Antoine. He's fighting people who are lesser competition than he is because he's still in rooms. If you can't get them out of there, what happens in the late rounds?
That's why this fight that David Morrell's coming up with on the Crawford card is big for him.
Yeah,
because this is a huge step up for him.
It's another cab driver. It's another cab driver.
You think so? I think it's a step up, a little bit of a step up.
It's a step up because the dude's a natural 175 pounder. That's the only step. This dude got a job somewhere. This dude is oh, nobody. Signed to nobody.
So basically, you're describing 90% of Triple G's resume.
You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, Morrell. I like Morrell. I like what I see from Morrell. I really do. But you got to put him in there with somebody who's going to push him, who's going to challenge him. He ain't fought nothing so far. I agree
with that. He got the talent is there, but you just got to see it against somebody real.
Yeah.
I'm not like some of these cats. Karma knows this. She been knowing me for a minute. I don't be crowning these dudes because they beat up the dude that got off the forklift at Walmart and came to fight.
Yeah.
You got to fight somebody.
You got to beat people. You got to beat some real fighters. That's why, even though, that's why I said, I don't care what nobody says, even though Earl lost to Terrence Crawford. I mean, we all know what Terrence Crawford is.
Well, you know, some of them didn't, though. Some of them thought Terrence Crawford was just beating on can after can after can. And he ain't fought nobody, and these dudes.
Was a bit of Bob Aaron's doing. Bob Aaron is a master at making people look like shit when then the contract is about to expire. Let's be real.
Yeah, that's true. But this is what people forgot, Karma. And what's your name, my man?
It's Teak Sports and Boxing.
Say again?
Teak Sports and Boxing.
Teak Sports and Boxing. Okay. Teak and Karma, this is what people forget. This is what they weren't looking at, right? When you start at 135 and you listen to your body and you come up according to your body and you go through 135, then you go through 140, then you go through 147. You have fought a myriad of styles. Yep. You've probably seen every style that's out there. So nothing at this point in Crawford's career, there's nothing anybody can get in the ring and do that he hasn't seen before.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I was saying this, in the build up to the fight. Terrence Crawford has fought Errol Spence before. He's seen guys like that. The problem was Errol Spence had never seen anything like Crawford.
I agree with that. I do agree with that. Now looking back on it, because I ain't gonna lie, I was one of the people that picked Errol Spence. I thought he was gonna win, but it obviously didn't work out like that. So
yeah, well, I mean, because I was telling people for years. I said it for 3 years. You can't tell me. I've been watching this game since 1969, man. You can't tell me that a dude that's one-dimensional, flat-footed, come forward, volume puncher is going to beat Terrence Crawford if Terrence Crawford's 100%. It's not going to happen.
Flat-footed.
Got too many tools in the back. Huh?
Flat-footed. I wouldn't say flat-footed. He comes forward, but not flat-footed.
Come on, Karma. Well, maybe. Hey, now wait a minute. Maybe he'll get a new trainer and work on some of that footwork. So whatever kind of footwork he had that night wasn't working.
And plus, I'm gonna be honest with you though, too, bro. I think Earl. I think he stayed one fight too long at 147.
I said this,
but he was waiting
many times
for he was waiting for the Bud fight.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
because he kept.
But I said this many times, though, Carmen.
He kept his word.
You heard me. I said this many times. Where Errol messed up is you should have fought him early.
Yeah,
you should have fought him when he first got to
the weight class.
But it
That's when you should have fought.
Wasn't necessarily just Spencer's fault. I feel like that side of the street thing got a little bit more blown out of proportion because when Bud sued Bob Arum, we saw that he was getting a little bonus for not fighting Crawford. I mean, not fighting Spence.
Earl. Yeah,
So
that's true. He got an extra $3 million. That's true. That's true. He got extra $3 million.
He was complicit in that a little bit.
Yes,
more
he was.
than
That's true.
Like to believe.
That's true because he was getting an extra $3 million for not doing that.
But you gotta remember, y'all been watching this game like I have. Y'all know them dudes over there on the PBC side was taking them low guarantees and getting their money on the back end.
Yup.
Yeah.
Right. Bud getting $4 to $5 million up front.
Yeah, he was getting his money up front. It wasn't no back end money with Top Rank.
But there
Who's
wasn't.
gonna turn that down?
But if I can take $1 million and potentially make $7 million, I would do that versus
that's
just
and
$5
that's what they do, and that's what they do over at PBC. That's what they do.
You gotta remember.
Shit, Adrian Broner exposed that.
Yeah. But you gotta remember, before Bud, Errol's biggest pay-per-view was $350 with Mikey.
Yeah. I think it was Sean Porter. I think because the Sean Porter joint, I think did like $375.
No, Sean Porter was $325. That was in LA. I went to that fight. That was here in LA. I went to that fight.
No, I said
it was $325.
Pay-per-view numbers. I think it did $375.
It was $325. He did $325 with Sean, $350 with Mikey. He did $350 with Mikey because remember the fight was in Texas.
Yeah.
And Mikey got a fan base. Mikey Garcia had a way bigger fan base than Sean Porter.
Oh, I know. Shit. Sean Porter ain't really had no fan base.
People like Sean though. You gotta give him that because Sean
fight. No doubt, because he one of those dudes that he willing to fight anybody. He don't give a fuck who it is.
Sean got his ass out there.
Yeah, he definitely got out the game real quick. He got out just in time.
Yeah, well, Bud told him. I remember in the build-up, Bud was like, "Look, I told you I didn't want to fight you. I told you I didn't want to fight you. But since you want it, I'm gonna give it to you."
I guess he wanted that last payday.
Hey, $4 million is $4 million, bro.
Facts.
It's a lot of money.
And you know what's crazy, y'all? I probably shouldn't be saying this, but Bob Arum didn't want to make that fight.
And then, like,
and on top of that, he didn't even pay for that fight. Y'all want to know who paid for that fight, y'all? Daniel Kinahan. Daniel Kinahan paid for that fight.
Yeah, he paid for that fight. Yeah.
Yes.
Scandal. Do y'all think Kinahan is like involved in the Saudi stuff?
No.
No.
Absolutely not. Hell no.
No.
Why not?
Because the money that Kinahan got, some of them dudes is making that type of money a year. You know what I'm saying? This dude's over there in Saudi making $800,000 a second off that order.
Yeah, right.
Facts.
Them Saudi motherfuckers is eating.
That's true. That is true.
And all that bullshit that you doing in America and Ireland or wherever you at, that shit don't fly in the Muslim countries. You know that.
Yeah, so yeah,
I don't know, because like maybe they're trying to wash his like business.
and by the way, y'all, you could tell that Kinahan's not involved with the Saudis because look what's going on with Tyson Fury. He's basically had to fend for himself now.
Oh, true.
Because Kinahan's been
He
there
locked
since.
in on that rematch, ain't he? Well, he
Good
locked in on
point.
that rematch?
Excellent point. Is it gonna happen?
He locked in, looks like. They say he locked in or not.
Yeah, I think it's gonna happen, but I think Usyk's gonna beat him up even worse. And I'm here for it because I can't stand Tyson Fury.
He can't cheat over there.
He's a fucking cheater.
Usyk is just different, though, bro. Usyk is different, man.
Yeah.
He's just different.
Yeah, I agree with that. Usyk he's that guy. Like he's the only person, in my opinion, that's in the discussion with Crawford for pound number one. In my opinion, he's the only one.
As a matter of fact, I changed my list. I got him pound for pound number one.
And I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, I got him pound for pound number one because what he did, he was undisputed at cruiserweight, undisputed at heavyweight.
Yep. He's got nothing left. Fury is a hot ass mess. Lisa, look. He's already like, how is he taking this loss? Because he's already drinking and
he's probably doing all types of post benches. He probably got his nose. He probably sniffling his nose right now, as we speak. I can't stand that dude, yo.
I'll tell you what, though. You know what's making me laugh right now? Derek Chisora keeps finding his way into a payday, don't he?
I don't know.
My boy got like 35 losses and still keep finding a fight.
He's still fighting. Well, the thing is, he's like a master marketer. Like his fights just good enough to always put in a tough fight. So, like somebody with Joe Joyce, like he won his last fight, but that guy was a tomato can.
Yeah, exactly.
Chisora's tough enough where he can show us exactly where he is.
Yo, you know what's crazy, y'all? Remember what's his name, Sheldon?
Yes.
Remember how you were saying that David Morrell needs that kind of competition, that kind of fighter?
Yeah.
That's how Karma's describing Derek Chisora.
Like he's tough enough to give you a good fight for 7 rounds, 8 rounds, right? Because he gasses out bad. But he can like help with your market. Like if Joe Joyce wins this fight, we'll know that he's back on the up and up because that last fight didn't do it.
I'm not into Joe Joyce.
I never was. I never was
either. I always questioned his defense.
What I respect the most about
no defense.
What I respect the most about Derek is this, though. We know Derek ain't doing it for the money because Derek already rich.
Yeah.
Facts.
That's what I respect about Derek. We know he ain't doing it for the money because he's already loaded.
I mean, the thing, Joe Joyce's defense is getting hit in the face. So, I mean, eventually, somebody was going to knock him out. And it's just that Zhang had the power to do it. But where did he get, like, at what point did the prominence come? Like, what has he done?
He beat up Daniel Dubois. That's it.
Yeah, that's his claim to fame, being Daniel Dubois.
Even that, like Daniel Dubois is a quitter. Like if I hit Daniel Dubois right and he don't like it, he gonna take a knee. That's not saying a lot. Whose mic is that?
Is that mine?
Let's see. Hang on.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, all right.
Shelton, you're frozen. That's the thing. Daniel Dubois quit, so
yeah, I ain't never been big on him either. And that's just like when you were saying earlier about Jared Anderson, and I have wrote in the chat, nah, he ain't it for me.
What does he need to do though? Like, who does he need to fight?
I don't even think it's about who he needs to fight. Can he love the fucking sport? Because I question his love for the sport.
I don't. I think that he when he lost to Martin, I think that he didn't lose to him. He went to decision. But he didn't knock him out, and he felt like what it was to really box somebody. That kind of changed him. But here's the thing. You got caught, like he ran from the cops. So we know that you like danger. Like, why can't you have that passion in the fight? You know what I'm saying? Shelter, you're muted if you're trying to talk.
Who are you talking about, Carmen?
Yo, I'm crying right
Anderson.
now. Yo, I'm crying right now. Oh my!
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he likes danger. Like, who would do that? You ran from the cop. Like, he was going like what? What did they say? He was going like 140. Like, you like danger. You like thrill.
Right.
Why can't you have that kind of passion?
Show that same passion in the ring.
Exactly.
Well, Quaz is kept. Well, Quaz is kept. He gonna need to show that on August 3rd.
Yeah, because
Lawrence Piccoli ain't coming to lose.
Yeah,
Piccoli ain't coming to lose.
I've seen him fight a couple times.
And Piccoli knows that if I beat this cat, I can get into some conversations about some fights.
Yep. Is he trying to cash out? Do y'all think that's what it is? Is this a cash out fight for him?
Who, Jared Anderson?
Yeah.
We gonna find out because homeboy. Because like I said, like you said, homeboy ain't coming to play.
Mm-hmm.
He's not.
If he beats Piccoli, I think we need to start putting a little bit of respect on his name. I don't rate Piccoli like that, but that'll be his best win today.
If he beats him,
if he beats Piccoli, if he beats Piccoli, you got to put some respect on his name.
I'll give him credit for that.
Because if you know anything about Lawrence Piccoli, you know he's not coming to lay down.
That's true.
He ain't coming for that.
Because I ain't gonna lie.
And on a big card like this, and this is his first fight in America. This is Lawrence Piccoli's first fight in America too.
Oh, yeah, it's a showcase.
Yep, he's not only is he not coming to lay down, he's probably coming to make a statement so he can,
try to get a Usyk fight.
Exactly, or something, or just
or AJ.
Who's the dude that just beat up Hergovich, who I told everybody was a bum, and he beat the other guy before Hergovich, the Iranian dude. He beat Frank Sanchez, same guy.
What's that guy's name? Somebody tell me. It's like right on the
Middle Eastern dude, yeah. I think he's Turkish or something.
Now everybody's saying he's a boogeyman.
Well, I ain't gonna go that far now.
Me either.
I ain't going that far.
Yeah, that boogeyman word gets thrown around a little too much.
Oh, way too much. Because it's just like at this point.
That's just like when everybody was saying Shakur was a boogeyman. No,
well, the thing about the heavyweight division, there's like a clear top.
Yeah.
And then there's pretty much like there's still like no middle.
Yeah, there is no middle.
Everybody fighting to see if they're at the top. There's like Usyk.
Now there's a couple of boogeymen running around here.
AJ.
Now Bud is a boogeyman.
There was Wilder. He's starting to go down a little bit, but
yeah.
Fury, and then whoever you want to put, like however you want to order them, and then there's just like everybody else.
Lump them all in together. Lump them all in, rest of them in together because they all about at the same level. Yeah, Caballero. Yeah, he's nice, and you got to be ready to fight when you fight that dude because that dude got a gas tank. He coming.
Thanks. And then what is his weight? Because he is small for a heavyweight.
Yo, Karma,
he's like 237, 240.
Who's AJ fighting next?
I don't know. I thought it was
We don't know. We don't know.
I thought it was Dubois.
That's what I thought.
I think it's still going to be Dubois.
Well,
I think it's still going to be Dubois.
They're still negotiating. I need to ask somebody, but
Well, the fight's at Wembley, so it got to be a somebody.
yeah, that's
You
true.
just can't bring anybody to Wembley.
Oh yeah, you can't. Oh yeah, you can't bring nobody just to Wembley. Ain't no bums coming over there. Now for that check. That's just like if you fighting in Vegas at the MGM Grand. You gotta have some big fighters.
Let me ask y'all this: who you got in this El Rayo Pitbull fight?
Ooh.
I'm a Rayo girl. I'm going with Rayo.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm 50-50 on that fight. I can't even pick a winner.
Too, but I feel like if Rayo doesn't get clipped, I think he can go all the way.
Me personally, I want Rayo to win because I just think he's more well-rounded than Pitbull. But
exactly,
Pitbull is just he's relentless. You know what I'm saying?
It's hard to hit Pitbull because he's so short and he keeps his guard so tight.
Yeah, plus he does that. Like y'all remember young Mike Tyson doing that head movement? Like Pitbull does
that cross-arm defense
because he's so
short.
That
cross-arm defense. It comes in with the cross arms. He keeps the cross-arm defense and he keeps his guard tight.
And he does the same exact thing that young Mike Tyson used to do. It's just that he's way shorter.
Yeah. He explodes. He explodes with them hooks.
That's why.
And Rayo got a boxer.
He got a boxer. Stand there and wait for him to come to you.
You mean like my man Giovanni did?
Yep.
Giovanni Cabrera?
Yeah.
Yep.
Made him look stupid.
I thought Cabrera won that fight. Honestly.
That's funny because I thought he won too, and I thought it was a clear.
I thought he did too. I gave him the fight. I thought he beat. Yeah, I thought so too. But he's fighting Zepeda next
win for him. I thought he won clearly.
Y'all know he's fighting Zepeda in July, right?
Oh.
Is he gonna win that fight? That'll
be interesting.
But see, here's the thing. I like William Zepeda. Don't get me wrong. I like him. But I want you guys to tell me, what does he do that's special?
Nothing.
Footwork ain't the best.
He just
Absolutely
does
nothing.
Really well. That's the thing.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
Footwork ain't the best.
I'm not.
He don't move his head.
He reminds me of a 135 Serene Matisse.
Yeah.
You're acting shady. Don't be shady to Matisse because he lost just now. Okay.
It's not even about no, Carmen. It's not even about he lost. This is that I just wanted to know where the mystique was the whole time. That's just me.
Well, he was breaking people. He put 5 people
out. Yeah.
5 people stopped on the stool, bro. You can't ignore that.
Yeah.
You can't ignore that.
That's worse than a knockout because you're just like, I can't take no more of this shit. I cannot go back out there. Like if
I'm not going back out there.
That's true. At least they wasn't. They legit quit. It wasn't like when Lomachenko was people was being paid to quit. They were actually quitting.
Oh, you're so shady.
Now here's the thing, right? This is the thing, though. What I learned in that Matias fight, y'all, honestly, is that Liam Perro is way better than I thought he was.
I'm not surprised that he won. I picked him to win that fight.
I'm not.
I didn't.
He was giving Montana the business before he got.
Well, Montana Love is trash. So
yeah. Montana Love is trash. I ain't gonna care. He's trash.
Montana Love is trash. We knew that when he tried to throw the Steve dude over the top rope. We knew he was trash then.
And then he turned around and was ducking people left and right. Cause he ducked fucking Richard
an attraction. He's an attraction. He's not
attraction to who? Females?
He's like Blair the Flair. He's like Blair the Flair.
Yes. Exactly that.
He's like Blair the Flair. Blair the Flair is an attraction.
And that's why I said Adrian Broner needs to retire because Blair Cobb is trash to me.
Well,
he might make a better UPS worker. He might be better at.
I'm gonna tell you something though. Blair is not as bad as people think.
He's not.
If you come in there slipping with Blair, Blair will beat you.
I feel like that's
because Blair is always going to be in shape, and Blair is hungry.
Somebody should have told that. Somebody should have told that to Alexis Rocha. Because he beat the dog shot. He beat the dog shot.
Yeah, I was at that fight live too. That fight was in LA. I was at that fight live. But here's something else I learned about that over time. He beats the dog shit out of Blair Cobb. But here's the thing I've learned. Some guys just got your number. Yeah. There's some guys you just can't beat. Because you can go back to my old ass days, right? You can't tell me that Ken Norton was a better fighter than Muhammad Ali.
No.
But Muhammad Ali couldn't beat Ken Norton.
He had his number.
Couldn't beat him.
Ken Norton actually
never truly beat the man.
Ken Norton actually broke his
never
jaw.
Truly beat him. 3 fights. And in my opinion, I watched all 3 fights. Ali didn't win a one of them.
But that was one of those top ranked jobs.
The first fight was a unanimous decision because he broke Ali's jaw in the second round. And the next 2 fights were all split decisions to Muhammad Ali. And I don't think Muhammad Ali won either of them. Ken Norton beat him every time. He just couldn't figure that dude out. But then Ken Norton, in turn, couldn't beat no goddamn body else.
Yeah.
Foreman knocked him out.
You know what's funny?
Frazier knocked him out.
I'm glad you brought that up because remember Antonio Tarver and Roy Jones?
Yeah. Tarver was never a better fighter
than Roy Jones.
Why did you bring that up? I literally just got over that like last week. No shit. I'm not joking. I know shit. I'm not joking. Like I saw a video pop up on my timeline from Antonio Tarver, and I could actually click on it and watch what he had to say. Like that hurt me so bad.
Got any excuses tonight, Roy?
That hurt me so bad. Like I just got over that.
Got any excuses tonight, Roy?
PTSD.
The same thing. It's the same thing, Karma. In no universe was Antonio Tarver a better fighter than Roy Jones.
Fuck no. Hell no.
But Roy Jones couldn't beat him. But Roy Jones just couldn't beat Antonio Tarver.
Breaks off of him.
No, you know what's funny, y'all? I think, if I'm not mistaken, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't Antonio Tarver beat him in the amateurs too?
Did he?
Yeah, because I think I remember hearing that Antonio Tarver beat Roy Jones in the amateurs too. I'm not sure if it. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong though.
I would have to fact check that. I don't know.
But. All right, because I know what because sometimes them amateur fights carry over. Look at Vernon Forrest. God rest his soul.
Not all the time.
No, I don't. But
that's another example. That's another example. Vernon Forrest, in no shape, way, form, or fashion, was a better fighter than Shane Mosley.
But he couldn't. But Shane couldn't beat him for shit.
But Shane Mosley couldn't beat him.
He lost. He lost to him 3 times in the amateurs and twice as a pro.
Couldn't beat him. And in the same token, Vernon Forrest, rest in peace, couldn't do nothing with Mayorga.
I know.
Couldn't beat Mayorga to save his life.
That was weird. and the thing about it is though, because but I think it was the first fight. Vernon Forrest had a shoulder injury and he was fighting with it. I remember that, John. But it was weird. Yeah, that was weird. And you know,
didn't matter. Didn't matter the second fight because he got stopped.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy?
I think he got stopped the first time, and then it went to decision the second time. But I think. But don't quote me.
You know what's crazy, y'all? That's the only person that Oscar De La Hoya blatantly ducked was Vernon Forrest. It's the only person. He fought everybody else.
You know why? Do you understand why?
Yeah, like you can't. I mean, you guys say duck. I don't think there's any shame in ducking at this point. It's like some of these people were like killers. Like I don't want to get punched with.
Yeah, but that's the only person. But no, Oscar. Even though I have my
why you think?
Oscar, but that's the only person.
Why you think Sugar Ray Leonard? Why you think Sugar Ray Leonard ducked Aaron Pryor?
Because he would have beat this man.
You didn't want that problem.
I only give him shtick for ducking if they have a belt. Then
but y'all ain't gonna lie though. I'm glad that Sheldon brought that up because there's a lot of people that Sugar Ray Leonard ducked. There's a lot. It's a
Or
laundry
he
list.
Sugar Ray
maneuvered
Leonard.
correctly.
He didn't duck most. No, he fought a while now. Sugar Ray Leonard fought all the big names. Any big name you can think of, he fought him. But
Was it at
Sugar
the
Ray
right
Leonard,
time,
people
though?
forget.
Was it at the right time, though?
People forget that Sugar Ray Leonard moved out of 140 to go to 147 to get away from Aaron Pryor.
Yeah, that was a tough style for him to beat.
Aaron Pryor was beating up Tommy Hearns in amateurs.
I know. I remember. I watched that. I watched that footage. I remember that shit. Oh God, he whooped it. No, seriously, Carmen. He whooped the shit out of Tommy Hearns. Whooped him, and he was what?
Aaron Pryor wasn't no joke.
He was 20 pounds lighter.
Aaron Pryor ain't no joke. Because when Aaron Pryor, you may drop Aaron, you may drop the Hulk, right? But man, when he get up,
Yeah, ask Alexis Agrillo. Rest in peace.
Yeah. When he get up.
But the reason I ain't gonna lie though, y'all. The reason I give Sugar Ray a little bit of shit because there's a lot of people that he could have fought that he didn't. Julian Jackson. What's his damn name? Body snatcher. Y'all know
Sugar Ray Leonard was,
Mike McCallum.
Sugar Ray Leonard was already 100 years old. He wasn't trying to find a
Yeah.
Jackson.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, you crazy. I'm not getting in there with that dude.
Well, you said you don't think Sugar Ray Leonard was going to get in there with Julian Jackson?
No.
Hell no.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
No, hell no. Julian Jackson was like 24, 25. Hell no. He ain't getting in there with that dude.
And who else I thought he was going?
Marvin Hagler.
Oh yeah.
He blatantly ducked Mike McCallum. He told Mike McCallum, "I'm not fighting you. I'm not fighting you."
For years. He waited until Marvin got in that war with John Mugabe. That he waited until he got into that war with John Mugabe to fight him.
Yeah, but you got to remember, you're talking about 1987, right? When they fought.
Yeah.
$19 million is a lot.
Now.
That's a lot of money now. Shit.
I know why Marvin came out of retirement. You gonna pay me how much?
No, maybe he just maybe I still think that was a timing thing. Like I don't think he could have beat him had they fought prior to that.
Hell no.
No, he couldn't have beat Marvin. He knew that.
The thing is though, y'all, I still think Marvin won that fight. That's just me.
I still think he won it too. I thought he won the fight.
I thought he won the fight. I've watched that fight 5 different times over my lifetime. Every single time, all 5 times, I thought Marvin won 7-5 or 8-4.
Yeah, because you got to remember, there's all kinds of stipulations in that fight now. Sugar Ray took it down to 12 rounds. Marvin won a 15.
Yup.
Sugar Ray won a 12. Sugar Ray got to pick the ring, the 22-foot ring. Yep. Sugar Ray got to pick the gloves. He got to pick everything. The only difference was that Sugar Ray took a flat fee of $12 million. Marvin got $12 million plus all the pay-per-view.
That's what I'm saying.
I take it.
Yeah, he took it.
That's a lot of money back then. That's a lot of money now. Like if somebody said they're getting a $12 million guarantee right now, like they don't even get purses like that now. So back then, well. Whatever
they're not giving out guarantees like that now, like they
whatever you want. Yeah, whatever you want, I'm signing up for it. But
most of that money you'll get is on the back end.
In that day, pay-per-view, you had to buy it.
Yeah,
and people were gonna buy it. So
you had to either, because the only way you can see the fight is you either had to have the box, the on TV box, and you had to have the black box.
Had those.
Right, or you had to go to
I used to steal cable back in the day when I was little.
Or you had to go to the movie theater. Remember, they used to watch them at the movie theater. You had to go to the movie theater and watch the shit.
I never
pay $30 to get in and watch it.
Greggy.
Hello. Respect to the channel. Appreciate you, Karma.
Thank you.
Who that? That's my boy Hackett.
Yeah, that's him.
What's going on?
What's up with you, man? What's happening, brother?
I'm all right. How y'all feeling?
Talking this good boxing.
What's the topic?
Oh, we're just shooting the shit now. We were talking. We've been over everything. We're just shooting the shit.
Yeah.
All right, that's what's up. Thanks for bringing me in.
Thank you for
you already know I'm always gonna listen to Hackett talk about boxing.
Always.
Appreciate that.
Plus it's a Philly thing, so you already know it is.
Oh,
Yeah. Hey,
thought you were
I know you guys are excited. I know you guys are excited in Philly because you got Boots on the 13th.
Man.
I know you're excited.
Yeah,
If I wasn't
I'm
going to
going to that
London,
joint. I'm going
if
to
I
that
wasn't
joint.
going to London, I would definitely go to that
For sure.
Oh, you going to London? What you going to London for, Carl?
AJ fight.
Oh,
Oh, you going to
shit.
the AJ fight? Look
Whoever
at
he fight.
you.
Y'all know she want to go see her boo thing in action.
He's
Look
gonna
at you. I
retire.
ain't mad at
And
you.
then, well, one, I'm never going to Saudi. It's women trying to escape there, so I'm not
hell
going
no.
willingly.
Right.
Two, he's not gonna fight too many times. He said he had 3 years left last year, so that's
Right.
2 years. He's not gonna fight too many more times. So I gotta see
Right.
him at least get a win. Last time I saw him, it was a disaster.
Oh, yeah, you got knocked out.
Bro.
Got knocked out. But
He's fighting.
yeah, that's the same thing I'm doing. That's the same thing I'm doing. I got to go to the card on the 3rd. I got to see my man Crawford live at least once.
I want to go to that too, but I mean, I can't be spending all this money.
Yeah, I got
Right.
to.
Yeah, I'm going to see.
Hey,
I'm going
Carmen.
to go see Boots. I'm going to go see Boots in action.
I
Do you
want to go
think-
to all of these cards, and I might do it still. It's crazy. No, but those tickets, those Crawford tickets, they're like $1,500 to sit on the floor. Excuse me?
Yeah.
You gotta remember though, Carmen. That's LA and that's Staples Center.
I don't care, LA.
No,
I didn't
no,
pay
they have it at the soccer. Here's the kicker. This is what's messing it up for everybody. They have it at the soccer stadium, right where the sports arena used to be, right next to the Coliseum, right?
Oh, that's where
It's
they
an open air stadium.
Staples.
It seats 30,000. But guess what's happening after the fights?
What?
Eminem concert.
Oh shit!
That's crazy.
I would have thought he would have been there.
Beyonce, I would pay the $1,500, but Eminem, I'm cool on it.
Nah, I'm just going for the fight.
I was an Eminem fan back in the day, not so much now.
I'm just going for the fight. I'm not staying for the concert. I'm just going for the fight. And I'm not trying to sell the floor. Let me tell y'all something about floor seats. For all y'all, if you've never been to a boxing match, floor seats are the worst seats you can have. Because your neck going to be hurting at the end of the day.
That's true, but they be fighting up in the rafters, and I don't be trying to get hit like that. So I didn't come to fight. I came to see a fight.
Shit,
Not
I saw the fight break out at Shakur last fight in Newark and on the floor seats. On the floor seats, yeah.
It's Newark. What do you expect? It's Newark. New Jersey.
They be acting a fool at them events, yo.
Yeah, they do.
It's Newark.
Yeah, that's true.
But see, in LA, though, I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm being honest with you. Don't come out here with that. Don't come out here with that.
Yeah.
Because your ass is going to do it.
No,
you getting there,
that gang banging,
messing with your white folks' money, your ass is going to jail.
Shit, you sure it ain't no Crips and Pyrus in them?
Man, Crips and Pyrus ain't got no money to come to that fight. They ain't coming to that shit. And number two, the LA County Jail fits 25,000, so they got room for you.
Damn.
Oh, never mind. Hell no.
Greg, how do you see? I pretty much know how it's gonna go. How do you see Crawford and Madrimov?
I think Crawford gonna have to really work on Madrimov. He is strong, and he got a good right hand, and he awkward, and his arms are longer than they look. Even though he's not a tall guy, he got long arms, and I think that could throw Crawford off a little bit. Not so much that he'll lose to him, but I'm saying he'll have to take his time and really break Madrimov down. Madrimov, at the same time, he's like really basic, so I don't think it's gonna take Crawford too long to catch up on the things that he's trying to do. And I think Crawford will get him like in the 8th or 9th round, but he gonna have to whoop on him though, because he's stepping up in weight class. It is gonna be a stronger guy. He's gonna be dealing with a new frame himself. You know what I mean, going up to 54. So I feel like once he get comfortable after probably like 4 rounds, and he'll start really putting his hands on Madrimov, and then probably get him out like the 8th or 9th round.
And that's why I always co-sign with Hackett, because that boy breaks down like crazy.
It's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a good fight for as long as it lasts. Yeah. Crawford's not gonna steamroll this guy. He's not gonna steamroll.
I don't see that either.
Yeah, he
but
gonna have
he's
to work
gonna
on it.
eventually
There's
get
a
to
new
him
weight class.
because two of Crawford's biggest attributes are these. Crawford can walk you into shots,
Yep.
and Crawford can hit you with shots that you don't see coming
But
because
that
of the
guy
Mhm.
is there
angles.
to be hit. He's definitely there to be hit.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
He is
yes.
there.
He's there to
I
do it.
mean, Bud is there to be hit, but you got to be able to hit him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's gonna be a
But
good
as
rumble.
fast
And
as
Bud
Bud is,
also
do you
punches
think
when you
he
punch.
can clip that guy? I just don't give him that much of a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because Bud also punches when you punch. He punches in between your shots, so
Yeah.
that's what throws people off a lot too.
And plus, Crawford's a more accurate puncher. That's another thing too.
Yeah.
I only watched a
What's the
couple
name?
of guys fights. I'm not impressed though.
Yeah, Madrimov, he got a good right hand though. I like his right hand. He got a sneaky. It's like it's sneaky because he don't really load it up and he shoot it straight, nice and straight. So that could cause a little bit of problems early on. But I feel like once Crawford really see where he coming from and you know pick up his tempo, pick up his rhythm, I think that's where it's gonna get bad for Madrimov.
Yo, what y'all think? What y'all think about Earl Spence and Fundora? That's
I don't want to see it.
you don't want to see
I,
it.
I
He
thought about go ahead. I'm
he
sorry.
takes too much time off. His timing gonna be so off. He not gonna be able to deal with that freak of nature.
Mm.
And it's a bad matchup for Errol because Errol likes to stab to the body, shoot the right hand, then come with the left, and he squares himself up. And once he squares up, this guy shoots uppercuts. He's an uppercut king.
Yeah.
He's gonna beat Errol up. If Errol can't hurt this guy and make this guy respect him and make this guy back up, he's gonna hurt Errol.
Yeah. I've been thinking about this fight, and at first I didn't like it, but you know what? I had to think about who Earl Spence is and what he's done in boxing already, and the fact that he's not trying to fight for another 10 years or 5 years. I think what he's trying to do is like not so much cash out, but this is the level I know. I know the top level, so I'm not going to go backwards and just fight a guy I'm not interested in fighting. If I'm going to fight, I'm gonna fight somebody who's going to make it intriguing. Now, is it a bit much to pick on? Yeah, it's a big guy who doesn't mind fighting, so we already know it's going to be an action fight. But the thing is, like I said, Earl Spence, he wanted to fight somebody who would make him get up out of his seat and really work hard. So I think what he's gonna do is he might surprise us depending on how he's feeling. I don't know if his balance and everything is intact, but if it is, and I'm speaking like a fan, you know what I mean? I want to see Earl get in there and do his thing. But I mean, we're not sure. But if he is, if he is, imagine the you know, the way people gonna go crazy over him losing the way he did to Bud, but then coming back and beating Fundora. So you know what I mean. I understand why he wanted this fight. You know what I mean?
And
Oh, I get it. And then that sets up the rematch with him and Crawford.
yeah,
Yeah, that would be crazy.
that's because I'm gonna be honest with y'all. That's the end. That's the end game. Honestly, I mean, with this whole entire thing, is for
No,
them to
it's
have a
not.
rematch.
It's not because of the way the first one went. Had they gone to a decision, or even if he wouldn't have lost that bad, then maybe we could talk
Right.
rematch. Do we really want to see him get the brakes beat off of him again? No.
Yes, I want to see. I'm one of them. I
What
want
do
to
you
see
mean?
it.
Yes. No.
I want to see it.
But
I'm not
but
one of them dudes that you don't. If somebody beat somebody to fuck up the first time, I don't want to see it again
Well, my thing is he beat him so
because of Earl.
decisively that I don't see it going. Like he's gonna need a gun to beat Bud Crawford.
damn.
What Karma's saying is this, fellas. Karma's saying that the skill gap is too great.
It is.
Exactly. It is.
It's too great.
I definitely understand that. And I was telling people for years that Bud would beat him. The thing is, if he beat Fundora, imagine the argument that we're going to be hearing. You know what I mean? People going to be right back
yeah.
on the.
It was the weight. It was the weight. He waited too long. See, at 54, he back. Oh man, he got to get Crawford down.
Yeah, so they're gonna blow it up. Regardless. If he beat Fundora, they're gonna blow it up.
But alternatively, if Crawford goes in there and looks great, then what?
He's Crawford.
Then we have the same fight at another weight. No, then we have the same fight at another weight.
Right. I feel you.
Bud Crawford, what we gonna say?
Yeah, I feel you.
I just don't see that going any other way. I feel like if they fought 10 times, Crawford would win 9. And the only reason he wouldn't win the 10th time is because he would probably be tired. Like, he would have to be off. Like, I just don't see it. His timing.
Now, in the perfect world,
his timing is too immaculate.
In a perfect world, this is what I want, right? First of all, you got Virgil fighting in August.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Virgil beats Boyachet.
I don't either.
Because after what he did to Mendoza, after what Boyachet did to Mendoza, I don't know.
I think Virgil gonna beat him up.
I think so.
But
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. But
yeah,
if Virgil wins, right?
But
If Virgil wins,
Mendoza looked very, very basic against Tszyu.
Yeah. He looked very, very basic against Fundora. He was getting beat up against Fundora until he clipped him.
He just clipped him, yeah.
I think Virgil.
But here's the thing, right? If Virgil wins, if he wins, right, then I'm gonna need Boots to get his head out of his butt, right, and drop that belt, because that belt don't mean nothing. It ain't getting you nothing. Come on up to 54.
Well, it does get you,
and you
leverage,
get
though.
the fights that you want.
You do get,
because you don't really want to fight Barrios. You don't really want to fight nobody down. You want them big name guys.
They don't want to fight
them big name guys that way fast above.
They don't want to fight him.
Now look, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Let's be honest now. Put yourself in this position. Put this on yourself. I'm a 3-division, 2-division, undisputed, undefeated champion. And I'm moving up to 54. Because it's hard for me to make 47 now. I've told you this. And you gonna tell me that I need to acquiesce to a dude who ain't never, ever even been on pay-per-view?
Oh nah. No, if Boots wants to bud, he would have to come up. It's the truth. There's nothing wrong with that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but the thing is, every fighter, they kind of do what they want to do. The reason Boots wants to be undisputed at 47 is so that he can have that same leverage when he go up to 54. You know what I mean? This is a cycle. This is a cycle. This is a cycle that we see.
For Boots, here's the problem. But here's the problem for Boots, though. Bud ain't got that kind of time.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's just it.
Bud gonna be out of here in like 2-3 fights.
No, but that's just it with time. You don't need Bud. You really don't need him. He 20.
He doesn't. He can make his own lane. He really doesn't. There's enough fighters.
Nah. G telling the truth. Because
he doesn't need
to make his own lane.
Yeah,
right. He doesn't need Bud. But on the same token, Bud don't need him either.
Yeah, true.
No, he don't. And the thing is, the only reason we talking about that fight is because that's one of the fights for our imagination that we would love to see.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if it doesn't happen, can't nobody be mad because of the timing of it. You know what I mean? The whole timing thing.
Hell no, I wouldn't be mad about it. Hell no. If they never fight, so be it. It happens.
Yeah, I feel the same way, honestly.
I wouldn't be mad, but I would love to see it. I would love to see it.
I'm going to that fight wherever it's at. I don't give a fuck
wherever it's at. I don't
care.
I
love to see it.
But like y'all saying, like if it doesn't happen, okay, shit. Boots still got a whole career ahead of him. Bud can go home and relax with his family.
Well, he's going to. Well, I don't know. Well, is he going to retire? Because he was talking retire. Well, he didn't say he was going to retire, but it seemed like he was going that way. But now he signed to Riyadh season. So what is he gonna do at 54?
I'm gonna tell you.
Bud has already said, he has said multiple times he got 2 or 3 fights left at this level.
Well,
and he said after those 3 fights, I'm done.
He said that before he signed to the Saudis.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you all the truth though. Guys like Bud Crawford don't leave as easy as like an Andre Ward. They not the Andre Ward has an attitude where it's like, I don't really gotta prove nothing to you. I don't really have to. Bud is more like, I wish you would. Like, I mean, I wish you would play with me.
He's negatively motivated.
Yeah.
Doubt him, he wanna do it more.
Yeah. So Bud Crawford probably could be like 42 years old and somebody say his name one day and next thing you know he back in the gym.
And plus on top of that, remember too, y'all, he's been fighting for respect since day one.
Right.
So that's why.
And you gotta remember too, you brought up Andre Ward. You brought up Ward, but you gotta remember too, Ward's body was breaking down too. Ward has stayed injured a lot.
Yeah, he had a lot of injuries.
Yeah.
No, his body was breaking down and all of that. But he also, like, his demeanor, you could tell in his demeanor, he one of them guys, like, he don't fuck with serious shit. He'll walk off. Like, he'll walk off. Bud Crawford's not walking off.
I think Bud kind of has more of like of a Kobe attitude.
Fact.
No,
you know, as far as if I'm not Bud, I'm not gonna be in this game. I'm not gonna be in this game just to be mediocre.
Yeah.
No, I ain't saying.
I'm not gonna be in this game just to be out there. Once he
saying,
feels that he can't perform at the level that he was performing at with Earl, once he ain't at that level no more, I think Bud gonna walk away.
Yeah, everybody got to walk away. But what I'm just saying, he one of them guys. He don't like to be challenged. He don't like nobody playing with him. So don't be surprised. All I'm saying is, don't be surprised if he retire probably the next 2 years, but then he come back 2 years after that.
Yeah, because
you on the train that Floyd finna get back in the gym and go fight Tank, right?
Oh my God!
You said what?
I said, so you're of the belief that Floyd just gonna get tired of Tank talking shit. He gonna get back in the gym and go fight Tank, right?
Hey man, this is the thing, man. People, this is what people don't understand about boxing. All this business shit that comes later. Before business is the warrior. The warrior, because of the amateur ranks, you don't have time to be trying to be business minded. You gotta fight. So these guys are naturally like this. So for the right amount of money, shit, you might see Mayweather and Tank.
Hey, if I can speak to Floyd, if Floyd can make $100 million first attack, Floyd,
he's coming out.
Don't do it. Don't do it, Floyd.
Y'all gotta understand.
Exhibition, he will do it.
We know. Just like Mike Tyson, right? He fucked up a lot of money. We know that, but he's recovered so many times. Mike Tyson came out with movies, documentaries. Yep. He came out with his own play. He had fucking he got the podcast and shit like that. But then this shit with Jake Paul, Mike Tyson ain't have to do this, but you know what? It sounded good to him. So that's what a fighter do. A fighter.
But now with the ulcers, I don't think Mike should do it.
Yeah, we don't. But we don't think he should do it. But he's not a regular man. You get what I'm saying? Mike Tyson is not the man that work at the trash. And
ain't nobody offering me $10 million. So what the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. When you're a fighter and then somebody put some money on top of that, shit, you gonna look at it like it's a walk in the park, even if it ain't.
And I'm actually one of those people that think he gonna knock Jake Paul the fuck out. That's just me. that's just the boxing fan in me talking.
I don't know that he is old enough to be Jake Paul's father.
And I ain't gonna.
We gotta be realistic.
Am I disrespecting Jake Paul, y'all? Because I don't think he's good.
I don't think so either. But he's like I said.
I tell you this though,
he's a young horse. He's a young horse.
He get in there with Mike, and Mike is 50% of what he used to be. His ass is in trouble.
That's what I'm saying.
You never know.
50%, Carmen, just 50%.
50, no, like
50% of Mike 75. Will beat the shit out of Jake Paul. I think 50% of Mike beats the shit out of Jake Paul.
I think 30. I think 30%. I think 30.
30, you're way too nostalgic. That is old.
Hey,
That's an old man.
I did say that. Maybe it's the fan in me talking.
That is an
I mean, because
elderly
Jake
man.
Paul, I mean, I would have more respect for Jake Paul. I like what he's doing as far as getting Serrano paid and people like Ashton Sylvie paid. I like that. I do like that. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But you talking all this, you want to be a real boxer and you're going to fight for a title one day. Okay. Well, there's a whole lot of light heavyweights and cruiserweights out there you can fight, bro. Fight one of them dudes.
Yeah.
But here's the problem. The one time he got in there with an active boxer, he got beat.
You got beat.
Yeah.
The thing is, if you want to be in contention,
And Tommy Fury sucks.
facts. If you want to be in contention, like his matchmakers matched him so well that he wouldn't beat anybody in that light heavyweight. Jai Opatai would murder him.
Oh my God.
He would absolutely kill that man. Like, I don't even know why you suggested that. Like, he is asking, like, no. He wouldn't compete.
Can you imagine, Karma, can you imagine Jake Paul and Bill?
No.
Come on, bro.
No.
Don't even do that to Jake.
No, there's not one light heavyweight I can think of that he would.
Can you imagine? Here's one. This is what's gonna kill you. Can you imagine Jake Paul and Zerto?
Hell no.
No. Well, he's a
Zerto Ramirez would beat the shit out of Jake Paul.
What's the African dude that Canelo was entertaining? Mobika or some shit like that?
He'll beat the shit out of Jake Paul.
He'll be fucking Jake Paul.
I don't know. I think he's on the way out.
Oh.
Well, he's not
There's not one fighter I can think of that
Jake Paul is not beating Badu Jack, and Badu Jack is like 50.
But seriously though, like I said, he went there with the boxer and he got fucking beat by fucking Tommy Fury.
Yeah.
Tommy Fury stinks.
And he's trash. Tommy Fury's trash. He's terrible.
He's not even.
Hey, but he beat you though.
His brother.
I'm trash. I may be trash, but I beat you.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. He's not even 5% of his brother.
That's crazy.
Oh no. All right, guys.
Somebody said
Jake
2.5 hours.
He is on Austrian. I'm about to be on the 2. I ordered some. I'm gonna document it on my shorts. I'm gonna tell you.
What's that? Austrian?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Yes, and what it does, and see, that's what kills me about all these learned people that we have on the internet, right? These super smart chemists and doctors that we got around here. What Osterine does is it allows you to cut weight without losing your muscle density. That's what it does.
Well, we're gonna see.
It don't make you. It's not gonna make you like super strong. You're not gonna be what's that movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme when he was a cyborg? You're not gonna be that.
With Universal Soldier.
Universal Soldier. You're not gonna be that. That's not gonna help you. You're not gonna be that. But you will be able to lose weight. And if you work out, you'll still keep your muscle mass. That's all it does.
We will see. I'm gonna document it all on the channel so you guys will see. My Osterine will be here next week.
Oh my God! You serious?
I'm dead ass.
Oh,
I'm about to take you.
I gotta see. You gotta let me know about this one.
Yeah, because it's a synthetic. It's not a anabolic steroid. It's a synthetic. So it gives you the benefits of the anabolic, but it don't give you the side effects.
Yeah, but should he have been taking it though?
Huh?
He's probably been cheating for a long time. He's probably been cheating for a long time.
I say but should he have been taking it?
No, because it's on the ban list.
It's a banned substance, and it has been for a long time.
Right.
No, he's wrong. It's 2 left shoes. He's wrong. It's 2 left shoes. And New York did, and they gave him the most they could give him. They gave him $1 million. They took his whole purse, his guaranteed purse, and they fined him $10,000.
So
Now
I
they could have
heard
gave him 2 years,
from
but they only
a
gave him 1.
journalist. A journalist told me, this is very, very allegedly. I don't know if it's facts or not. They were only going to give him 6 months, but his legal team pissed them off, and they gave him the year. That's what I heard. I don't know if that's true.
I'm not
But
surprised.
but it's not a punishment. A year is not a punishment. They only fighting once a year anyway.
Exactly.
But here's the thing. But y'all. Here's the thing, though. Here's the problem that Ryan has. He can't fail any drug test for anything for a whole year. Because if he does,
he retired. You can't test a retired fighter.
Right. Who's going to test him? Right.
But here's the exactly. But that's what I'm saying. Because we all know he's going to come back. But if he fails anything, they're going to extend the suspension because, like you said, the legal team pissed him off with his antics and with the fucking lying he was doing.
But I feel the testing thing, is that for the full year or does that resume after the year?
No, it's the full year. No, they're testing him throughout the whole year.
Yeah, for the duration of the year. So he's still suspended, but if he unretires after the year, then what?
But I feel like this bullshit.
Then the testing resumes. See, you can't retire. You can't retire away from your punishment.
Yep.
If you come back, your punishment is still in effect.
It's still in effect, and the testing resumes.
Yeah, but I feel like that's bullshit anyway. Just to say that because he's not on like some type of legal probation. He just suspended from boxing. You know what I'm saying? He's not.
Yeah.
It's not like he went to jail. You know what I'm saying? You know how dudes get put on probation and they get an ankle monitor and they got to go see their PO every week or once a month. It's not a situation like that. So it's like, how the fuck y'all gonna make him piss in the cup and send it in? Like you can't. You know what I'm saying?
Designed the G, like the way they just designed it. How I heard, he can't fail not one test, not one.
Yeah.
Or else they're gonna extend the suspension.
The fuck?
Yeah, they on his ass, bro. He fucked up bad.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing though. He knew what he was doing.
Like people don't understand how bad he fucked up. Like he's big. That's why I'm looking at. He out here acting a fool, and he drinking and smoking and shit. They gonna test for that too.
Now here's the question. Did any of his sponsors leave him?
No.
I don't know nothing about that.
Here's the thing, man. He Ryan Garcia. He a superstar. They're not going. Bro, it's fucked up, bro. The game is fucked up.
I don't know because we haven't heard nothing about that because you screw up bad enough, these companies will drop you. Oh man, we don't want to be associated with that.
The thing is, unless his sponsors were like super conservative, nobody would leave him. Like if he was, like, say he had a Budweiser sponsorship, that's an alcohol brand, they wouldn't leave.
Right. They don't give a fuck about Devin Haney. That's the thing.
Right, exactly.
They don't give a fuck about Devin Haney.
Well, that's the whole thing, and that's another thing that people that are in this YouTube boxing community like us gotta understand. In the grand scheme of things, in the real world, people don't really know these dudes. I mean, they may hear glimpses of them, but they don't know these cats. These dudes ain't like a Jason Tatum, a Kobe Bryant, or Patrick Mahomes. You're not that. Yeah. You're not that. These people don't know you.
Yeah, but I'll say because it's the casual fans he's talking about.
Yeah, and those are the ones who sell out the arenas and buy the ticket.
Facts.
Yo,
half these dudes on YouTube, let's be honest, fellas, they don't even go to fights.
Hell no.
They don't go to fight.
That's true. That is true.
They don't buy pay-per-views. They don't do that.
Yeah, they got their little fire sticks ready.
All right, guys, we've been going for 2.5 hours. That's 2 hours more than I initially wanted to be on. So we will.
Thank you so much for having me, Karma. And I got my notifications on, so I will see you again.
Thank you, Karma. I finally caught one because I've been trying to catch one of your live for a long ass time.
I need to set up an actual schedule, and then maybe people will more come.
Yeah, you gotta let me know because, You still got your Instagram and stuff, right?
I need to figure out my Instagram password because I deactivated it and now I don't know the password and I
Yeah,
don't remember.
I was looking. I ain't gonna lie. 'Cause
People
I
are
was
like,
looking
did
for
you
you.
delete me? No, I didn't delete. I'm gonna.
I thought you
need
did delete me too. I ain't gonna cap.
No, I didn't. I didn't. I just need to figure out my password so I can reactivate it. But
All right.
that's
Yeah,
all
but
that happened. I didn't
just
unfollow
let me
anybody.
know. Just let me know. Like, just let me know because I ain't gonna hold you. I've been trying to get on one of your joints for a minute.
It's because I work so much. Honestly, the only time I could do it in the morning, and then people don't really want to be on in the morning like that. So I'm probably gonna just go live like
Yeah,
once a week, like
yeah,
every Sunday.
I'll be sleep in the morning. I'll be sleeping in the morning because I
I
work at
probably
night.
should just do every Sunday.
Yeah, that makes sense because I work at night, so I'll be sleeping in the morning.
Oh, see,
And then I got
because I like wanted to do a time where it's kind of everybody's on in America and like people in the UK can hop on.
because I'll be exactly. And then I deal with my kids when I wake up.
They're older. They can make their own cereal. Like they'll be okay.
No, you
No,
ain't
just
lying.
kidding.
No, they do. They do be doing their own shit now, but still.
Definitely. I know you're not a crappy parent. But it was great seeing you. I
Oh,
will chat with you. Well, let's do it again. Let's do it again next week.
all right, bet. All right, bet. I'll be on.
Earlier though. I will set it up.
All right,
Have a good one.
just put it out there. I'll be on.
Definitely. Y'all
All
have
right, Carmen.
everybody have a good night. Thank you for coming through. Bye everybody.